No, wait, I don't even know what lab it was.
Right. Just tell chat. I'll be 1 second if they come in, if you can.
Huh?
Tell chat. I'll be 1 second. If you can.
No.
Hello, chat. You see Thomas showed his full setup? Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Chat, I'm not playing F1 today. Hello, Tom. Nah, chat, I'm not going to play any F1 today, CB. I'm going to chill on some Elden Ring. Because ICB doing anything else.
Yeah, nobody wants
and
to
plus
watch
I'll
it.
probably do a watch party on E-Series as well.
Yeah, nobody wants to watch that.
Shut up already. Wogwan Famalam. Hold them, man them. Chat, you know, I have not played this game for over a month. So I'm going to be the worst player you can ever think of. Try the new con? Nah, not yet. I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it. Yeah. He's 16, you have 10 minutes, man.
Alright, shut up.
It's free on this weekend, I thought. But does you look like a wheelchair, I think, mate? What? What did I do? Did you talk shit about Axel? Yeah, I always talk shit about Axel. Hey, Tom Lenny, man, where was you today? Didn't see you, I thought. I swear I didn't see you once. Did you have one lesson or something? Oh, right, yeah, because I came in at like 10 something. So I was like, no point in me coming in for the first 2 lessons. Because I had no lessons, first 2 lessons. Facts. The message.
I'll be back in 8 minutes.
Yep. Okay. Elden, are you mentally ill to play now? Mate, I'm on New Game Plus 5, mate. I'm on New Game Plus 5. I've beat the game 5 times, chat. You know, like, when the F1 game came out, chat, I had the same amount of hours on this game as I did on F1 at the time. I have 160 hours in this game. Right, time to go down there. Alright, I beat the 10. Tom Manny, mate. You didn't even. I swear you didn't even beat Ronaldo. Well done. Whoever's ultra. I'm just trying to do the DLC now because I need to kill the I need to kill the download. Oh shit! Yeah, that's not good. That's 400,000 units. Better place this in and try Bloodborne. Great game. You'll lose sanity. That's great. Elite Gamer 40 Fags. Fags, the OG name. OG name. Right. Let's not do that again. Oh, I'm gonna use summons for Radon. I see, babe. See, babe. Look where I'm driving in F5. You still have F4 clips with Iggy and Rishan? Maluma might. I might. There's somewhere. I'll have to look here. Should be doing them or nah. I don't want to go for it, Yona. I'm not going through the pain, man. CBA. Absolutely CBA. I'm enjoying my time on Elden. CBA. Chat. I might try and beat Final Boss DLC today. Cause I've sped on it a few times. Just like, might as well. Am I even going the right way? I don't even think I'm going the right way. Alright, so. Mate, to be fair, I tried using my wheel in this game and it actually works. Like, watch this. It actually works. It's so stupid. Hello, Owen, mate. Women's having a good Friday. We'll just joined. Yeah, this is not a normal stream. Nah, I'm Yona, mate. I swear to God, I would actually kill myself if I do that. Like, I'm not. I can barely beat it on controller. If I beat it on wheel, then mate, I'm the best player in the world. I'm literally the best player in the world. Signing my shit. Nah, absolutely not. Yeah. Oh, why am I getting like raided in this little lake? I haven't played this game for over a month, man. I'm gonna be so shit. There we go. Come on in, bitch. Bosh. Bitch. Oh, you dodged me. You dodged me. I see how it is. I see how it is. Yeah, get on, man. That was good. Oh, I'm rolled. You're like shit. Yeah, Tom, mate. I probably am, mate. I haven't not played this game for over a month. Around a month, should I say? Not over a month. So I'm not going to be that good. I kind of forgot the way I need to go to the Oh yeah, I'm not fighting you now. Branching out from F1 facts. I don't think I've played any other game except for like any other normal game for like over a month. Just because I've been sweating the F1 one. Keep it friendly. Nah, sorry man, my bad. I'm not even next to the boss. Why is it Bro, I'm about to die, jeez. Where's the bloody, I need to know where the set of grace is before I get absolutely railed. Oh my god. Oh, it's over there, okay. I know where I'm going, I know where I'm going, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Hello? Tom, stop spamming, mate. You're gonna get banned. You clown. But the Nightbot's gonna end the bloody timer now. Tom Lenny, mate, stop. Just stop. You're such a prick, Tom. I hate you so much. Victoria, just mind him, mate. Tom Lenny, man. Yeah, crazy, that's crazy, that's crazy, that's crazy.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival! Are you good and prepared? The festival!
I've listened to you.
But now.
Hello, Sixon.
What time is it on your computer?
It is 6 now. 18.
Get Baba. What in the reports, man? There's been so many.
Have you done the report?
Yeah. There's literally.
Did you get reported?
I didn't.
Oh my god.
There's literally so in the last 10 minutes. There's been there's been 6 reports in the last 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Everybody was waiting to last second, man. I did it.
It's a good idea though.
18:58, bro. My time. 2 minutes to go.
Oh, here we go. Time to fight, we're down.
Yeah, I was so scared. Okay, well that's a safe lead then. And Richard has crazy plans. He brake checked someone, crashed on purpose, cut the pit exit, and also had other problems. Jesus. I'm so lucky.
Wait, what did you say, Sixon?
Richard's got crazy plans.
Yeah?
But brake checked someone. Straight like a wall of guns.
Oh god, I'm getting railed. Meal. Hello, Nathan. This is nowhere near as hard as the other one. Probably because I've got like 400 people attacking us. You lamppost. This guy, man. Oh, here we go. There we go. Meteorite strike. he just flew into me, man. What? Yeah, but you don't expect that. Ow. Goodbye. Convertible. Bloody convertible. Facts. Oh man, here we go. DLC time.
That's crazy luck, man.
This guy, honestly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, DLC's gonna kill me, man.
How many times you complete this game?
5 times.
5.
I'm on New Game Plus 5 right now. I'm doing New Game Plus 5 DLC.
New game? What?
New Game Plus 5.
What's that mean?
So, every time, well, so I beat the game. The first game, like the first start of it, is New Game Plus 1, right? But you can restart, but you keep everything, but everything gets harder every single time you New Game Plus.
Okay.
So I've got all the same shit as I did in New Game Plus 1, but I'm I'm just first and harder things. And I beat the DLC final boss without any summons or anything. I don't know how. I just need to kill myself for that.
You ever played Modular?
Hmm?
You ever played it?
Have I played what?
Borderlands.
No.
I was gonna say it's a little bit like Eden.
Didn't you play like Dark Souls or something?
Me,
Oh, he's gonna. I thought he was gonna one tap me then. Oh, I don't have any mana left. Shizer.
Okay, Nathan, enough is enough now, okay? Ah.
I'm gonna wait for Colin to get back to me so I can actually log into the account.
Oh, I did like the most weird behavior report ever. I did a. What was it now? There's 2 minutes left before the deadline, and I reported someone.
What?
Just so I could on PSGL, just so I couldn't get reported back.
Honestly, I respect that.
Ah, it's so.
I was just saying good news for you. You are followed by PSGL already.
What?
PSGL follow you.
I didn't know that, mate.
The chosen ones, mate.
Why did I double jump attack? Am I stupid? Maybe. What?
Literally been watching for half a minute, got another ad. Literally
Okay.
worse than me with that.
I'm not as bad as some people just.
Use ring streak, so you can go like as well.
Yeah. Don't, bro. Hey man. We talking about this. Whoa, stop hitting me, man. Yeah, get on me. Get on my level, cuz. Teabag. 160,000. Is there nobody thing down there? Oh. Oh, I'm about to level up. That's good. Not quite a million. Yeah. Even that boss, this is just started the boss, started the DLC boss, and it's like ridiculously hard.
But the
And that's
DLC's always hard.
DLC. With DLC is ridiculous.
DLC on every game's hard in these type of games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. To be fair, I'm just gonna try and speedrun the game quickly.
Yeah.
So I wanna get Radon in this stream.
You know,
Radon.
who's that? What is
Yeah, it's final boss.
Easy
Final
hard to kill or something.
He's ridiculous, mate. You know, it took me like a week to beat him.
Wait.
Yeah. I was stuck on him for a week. I'm gonna kill him again.
You think you can kill him like boom in 1 hour?
No, it'll probably take me a week again. Cause thing is, I haven't played the game for over a month, so. Montage of me. Nah. Tom Lenny, mate, cause you'd probably cancel my whole Switch stream, man. I'll probably get banned on Twitch.
These Tom and that Tom guy on IRL.
Yeah. Guy's unusual, man.
God, what's gonna be AC friend for you, poor guy.
Shout.
What about friend?
I absolutely hate Nathan Richards. This guy's a clown.
Everyone hates me.
Nah, Nathan's
I'd rather
sound.
be-
I mean,
I'd rather be
Nathan.
hated than the hater.
Nathan is like the definition of peak commentary now.
They hate you because they ain't you.
George Morgan, the being off he goes.
Nah, Nathan's. No, George Morgan's a goat, man. George
Nah,
Morgan's a goat.
no one will
I
ever
love
beat George.
Morgan.
He's like the fucking.
George is the
like, everything
Crofty
he
of
does, he's
esports.
like, oh, perfect.
He's so good. I love George. Every
George is
time,
definitely
no, but the thing is,
the best.
George is biased towards me, so I'm happy. I mean, I can't complain.
Thing is, you got George, and then below that, there's so many other good ones. But George
T-
is just miles ahead.
TK is very good.
Like, I can literally list off TK, Chris, Josh,
Jack is
Josh,
also very good.
Jack.
Dan is good.
you know, Dan. There's so many people you can literally name
Dan
off.
is great.
But George is just a mile above everyone.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Your life on that.
Can I lock onto it? There's a genuine scorpion I'm fighting. You know, Nathan, I can use my wheel on this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. The wheel genuinely works when I play that. It genuinely works somehow. If I click my paddle shifters, it moves. I'm using my steering wheel. And I can use my steering wheel to turn it. But I'm not going to beat the game with just the steering wheel, because that'll be ridiculous. If I did, I'd make a YouTube video with it. And I'd probably get like 200 trillion views. So.
Oh, yeah. Are you into some of the ads? Oh, just the other day, mate, you got an issue I had. The ads are literally like every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes?
Literally, since I've been on your stream, which has been, what, 10 minutes, I've had 3 sets of adverts.
Oh, I'll have to actually change that. But the thing is, it's like every, like, it's not 5 minutes every 5 minutes, I know that.
No,
Like,
it has been for me. I've had 3 sets of ads, and I've been here for, like, what, 10 minutes?
I do not set my ads for literally, I'm not that desperate, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it's not fucking...
I swear they overdo the ads.
No, they don't. They don't listen to what you say. Literally, I made mine. It's like...
Bro, I'm about to die, man.
I'll set mine to 2 minutes an hour, and it plays like 6, 7, 8 sets of ads an hour.
Jesus Christ. And they all have 30 seconds or something.
Yeah, and then some of... Nah, have you seen some, like, the big streamers, you click on it, and it's like 6 minutes of
Yeah.
ads? It's like, what
I mean,
the fuck?
if I'm Yarno, right, and put like 200 trillion adverts on the thing. Literally, this guy's probably getting like 40k a month.
Sometimes I don't care, and I'm like, oh my god. Give me
Man is
more
getting
money
off.
I can.
The whole government's worth of money. Oh my god, these enemies, man, in New Game Plus 5 are ridiculous. You stop hitting me, thank you. Oh my god. I missed that. Yeah, come on. Bosh. Bosh, bosh. Is that a GeoGuessr guy? That is the actual Simon the Blanken.
Nah, mate, your friend looks like Josh way too much.
Yeah.
He's a 4 year younger version of fucking Josh. You do. Josh, I do.
It's actually Edu.
I know, mate, but then you can say
No,
getting
no,
it
you
wrong.
did not know it at all.
You absolutely did not know that.
the fucking whole point of the joke is saying Josh, I do.
Yeah, these enemies, bro.
Nathan, I call fucking Valentine Louis Vuitton as well. Like, it doesn't seem.
For 13k for them one enemy.
Apart from me, Dan and George.
Oh yeah. I'm bored out of my fucking mind. But you got. Manage. Just don't. That's right.
Chat, when does the E-Series start? What time's it? Oh, wait, oh, actually, yeah. 43 minutes. Wait, you commenting?
Yeah.
Nathan, I'm probably gonna do, I'm getting absolutely... Wait. You commenting, didn't you?
Yeah, you driving?
No. Nah, I don't think I'd be driving, mate, if I'm playing this game. What?
That's fine, mate.
I mean, to be fair, I might do a watch party.
Connor still not
Play
running.
Siege. I've never played. I played Siege once though. I've never played it.
Yoast. I wonder if that
Yeah.
will get another penalty again, like it does
You see what Yona said?
every. What did you put?
Fab's gonna get 12 seconds penalties. Fab slander's ridiculous, man.
There's gonna be some raging tonight. I'll come up to the owners
I'm
chat
ready
after
for it.
the race, or even the general chat after the race. Once everyone's the penalties are so bad. If you touch the white line, you get a penalty. And that's why my goat Lean Pano is gonna win tonight. Everyone's gonna have 15 seconds and it's gonna win by.
What is going on, man? What?
But your mate's not down.
I can barely hear you.
I said your mate's on something else.
Oh.
Reading
Mate,
the chat.
you just see me get 2-tapped by a normal enemy.
Yeah, I saw that. And he was nearly dead as well.
These enemies on this game are
Boss all day.
ridiculous, man.
To be fair, I'm actually excited for Imola. It's a nice track. It's my favourite track ever on F1.
Commentate, auto drive.
No, just in F1.
Yeah, we have problems.
No, I don't know what it is about the track. It's just
Imola used to be my favourite track, which Imola is probably my favourite track if it didn't have the stupid RNG it used to have.
I mean, it's not just the drones for the aesthetics, like the layout, stuff like that. Like, I like the old tracks like Zandvoort, Hungary, all those like thin tracks, you know what I mean? That were good when you had small cars.
Yeah. These enemies have so much health, man.
The issue with that is, it's not easy to like get through the mission straight away. So you've got to repeat the same thing over and over and over.
What's
and
that?
over again. Think to me.
What do you say?
I said on this game, the thing about these type of games is that when you die, you've got to do it all again.
Oh, yeah.
All that mission, and it's.
I mean, to be fair, at least it's not one of those games where if you die, you have to restart the entire game.
True. Like, what's that one? where
Final
you chain
Fantasy.
Together.
Yeah,
It's not the
chain
same
together
type
is
of
like
game,
that.
but you know what I mean? Yeah.
But
Is that
Final
what you
Fantasy's like that.
definitely
No, it's a really like old game called Final Fantasy 7.
I've heard of Final
I
Fantasy,
played it.
but I don't know
I
what it is.
played it, and I instantly quit just because I CBA and I've been bit by this gnat fly again.
What even is Final Fantasy? What's it
I
about?
don't even know. Like, I played one of the games and then I was like, yeah, I'm not playing
So
this.
is it like Final Fantasy like 20 or something now, or something stupid?
Something like that, yeah. Which one is the game? Not Drive, and in which you spend more time. This game. Dress to impress, guys. Lock onto them, nice dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna run past these pricks. Maybe.
4 hours of commentating to do one Saturday. Okay.
Thank you, mate. Hashtag enjoy. Oh, he's got extra health. Runes did I get, jeez? I'm gonna lose all those runes anyway because I'm about to fight a boss.
Is Kryptonite also your mate as well? IRL.
Kryptonite.
No, Kryptonite.
No, I don't know.
Kryptonite.
Don't really know.
You don't really know him.
All my schoolmates have the VIP thing. What are you guys waffling about?
What am I maybe autistic. Well, it doesn't seem like that's a surprise.
Oh, this boss is gonna wind me up. That just does a quarter my health, that's great. And again. Bro! He's just nearly one-tapped me with that. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I do not remember fighting this boss. How about that? And he's got his health back. Oh my god. Yeah, like what am I fighting, man? I can't remember how to fight this thing. That's great. I'm so dead, I'm so dead. I'm so dead, I'm so dead. Lion. Get lost. He was going crazy, yeah, because I'm playing different, not playing F1 now. No one wants to watch me play this. I don't care, it's fun. Some people do that. I don't know how to dodge that. You might know. Yeah, mate, what am I fighting? Yes! Chat, you're gonna watch me rage today, I swear. You're gonna watch me rage today, champ. You are 100% gonna watch me rage today. I'm not even gonna get through this boss. This is the first main boss of the DLC. I mean, it's probably the harder, one of the harder ones, I would say. Chat, I might actually have to get summons for this champ. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to beat this one. I do want to just speed one. Tooth, dude. Yeah, so just literally like bicey me, innit? You just biceyed me again! Can't see, I can't see. I can't see a single thing. Yeah, I'm using Mimic. I'm gonna rage playing this. You're the fan, man. Right, chat, it's time to use Mimic. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother use that summon, I'm just gonna use my own Mimic. You just jump at me. I'm sorry. Oh, am I not dead? Oh, now you have like 2 seconds, please. I'm so dead. What? I was max health. He jump attacked me and I lost all my health. What? Oh man, I should not have played this game for a month. I wish I remembered this boss. Oh. Time to use 3 summons. Oh. Yeah, now this thing's getting messed up. I just get back to that. Tom Lennon, who is this crypto kid? Who is it actually? He knows you're right. Who is it? Oh, is it Lewis Steele? Oh, Lewis Steele. Oh, oh God. Well, go on. Yeah, I was wondering who that was. Big fan of, hey man. Stilo. Hey Lewis man, why didn't you go 6th form? Too scared. Too scared. Are you guys in the same party or something? Or cool? Fair dues. Hey, Stilo, thoughts on that Pierre Gasly? That's some shit, yeah. Julian, mate, it's actually clear, mate. Hey, well done, Julian, as well. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, it is sick. Very nice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't shoot shit at me, boy. I'll come at you, boy. Beat your ass, boy. Come here, boy. You shoot that one more time at me, boy. You planning to watch Party 3 series? I probably will. I won't play this one. Tomlin, you are not my manager, mate. Come here, boy. This thing is so much health. I swear this thing is more health than any boss. Have you ever used a Placey or Fanatec? When I went to the factory at Aston, I used a Placey. Like my Austria world record is in the Placey. I did that at the factory. I sat in the Fanatec rig once. I swear to God, the Fanatec rig is the same as the rig I'm using now. It feels exactly the same. And I was sitting in Fab's Fanatec rig. We're pretty much the same height, so it shouldn't be too much different. There is today NLR. What? Next level racing, you mean? What are you on? Yeah, I'm on next level racing now. At the moment. I've always had mine. Since quite a while ago, huh? Go on, attack me. And then as soon as I attack... Hey, just do half my health in. Have you ever changed your ass? No, shower with the ass and shit on it. What's the name of your rig next door, racing? Yeah. I wore it in school, facts. I'd never wear anything like this at school. Shout out. I absolutely do that. I don't even know if we'd be using Fanatec in esports, to be honest. We might even be using a different way. I'm not even sure. Tom is absolutely getting banned. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're using. I'm not even sure if we're but yeah. Not sure. I'm probably using PlaySeat. I know PlaySeat have got a sponsorship with not even sure. Come on, dog. Mom. There you are. Yeah, PlaySeat's a decent. PlaySeat's a decent rig, man. Fanatec rig is this the rig I'm using right now. Honestly, it just feels exactly the same. I don't see any difference. Even like the pedal height and everything feels the same. The PlaySeat pedal height is so much high, man. Ridiculous. So much higher than every other rig. Oh, I remember this little ball spear. He's gonna one tap me. Okay. Never mind. It's ridiculous. Just all my health in. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. How am I not dead? How am I not dead? Chat, that's ridiculous, man. He's just done like 400 damage. They one little like dagger hit to me did like all my health. That's ridiculous. He's very easy to dodge, but as soon as you mess up once, GG's, man. That guy's a unit. And we didn't have any flasks, so that's fine. We didn't cook. Nice aim. Die! Other finding a play for leagues. You gotta try and find Discords for them. I'm not sure how. I don't even know where you join WR Discord. I'm not sure if they even have. This is a thing with F1 leagues, man. Like you just half of these leagues don't. I swear don't even show what Discord, like where the Discord is and stuff. You just don't even know where it is. It's just like, yeah, how are you meant to? How are you meant to know? Like, it's the most stupid thing ever. I don't blame people who don't understand how to join because it's so hard to join. You just don't know where. I could be wrong though. When I tried joining League Racing before I raced, I just didn't know. Go Denmark. Keep my distance from this prick. Oh, he done off my elephant! It's ridiculous. That's so much damage he does. I've got to heal because he just hit me. That guy has so much damage, man. When did you start sim racing? 22. Start 22 year, like the year. Not the F1 year. 21. Midway through 21. It was February 2022. I started. That's my first league race. So it was on F1 21. 21 was so good, man. I love 21. No, not too long. I mean, there's a lot of people that have started way later than me. Way later than me. And I feel like I've joined yesterday. But a lot of these people have been in for like a year, 2 years, and it's for like forever. So it goes quick, man. It goes quick. F1 22 peak days. 22 was peak days, but the game wasn't good. I do not like that game. Like, at the start of 22 it was good, but then it just got so shit. The game just got worse. Like, 21 was the definition of just clear. '21 was the definition of clear. That was like the first league racing game I played, so. Okay. Hey. Yes, great. I'm so dead, man. Yeah, let me get a sight of grace, bro. Yeah, you can't kill me, you bitch. I looked because it was hard and the scale gap was bigger. In 24, for example. I mean, like this, yeah, that's happened, but I think it's just the grid's just getting better all the time. Like, I don't think it's much to do with the game. I think the skill gap's bigger in this game because the ERS and stuff is different. So it's not like everyone's gonna do the exact same amount of time. But I think just everyone's just getting better. How did you improve so quickly? Did you? I started on wheel, yeah. I've been wheel since 2018. Yeah. I had a Fanatec for 21 Christmas. And that's where I absolutely grinded the game, man. I knew I was pretty quick, so. Right, come in. You can't hit me. Oh, yeah, he sucks. I say that and he hit me twice. Okay, yeah, let's just spam loads of them. This is better than that stupid dog thing. Oh my god. Let me chill. Okay. Remember that move. Ah, got me. Shut up, Lewis Steele, man. Yeah, direct drive. Yeah, direct drive is pretty very nice, very nice. F199. Facts. F199, the cooking F1 game. I forgot you seriously. Why is the game dark? What is going on with my game? Okay, so my game's glitched. What is going on? What? What the F1 game shit is this? I should actually. It's very good. That'll be probably more end of game. I'll do that. I'd have to find a key though, because I know EA just get rid of all the games to all games, which is really good. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, bro, what is going on with my game, chat? Game's trying to give me epilepsy. I'm still gonna beat this boss. Everything's really screen for me. It's an F124 glitch. I think it thinks it's nighttime. Someone's lights are flickering. Come on, attack me, attack me. These are shaders. I swear to God, like, what is going on, man? Why is it like the whole place turning dark? I need to, let me, I don't know. I might have to change the time of day. Let me go to morning. Wait, does that clock spin anti-clockwise? Clockwise? Why is it that? Yeah, like what is this? Yeah, as soon as I attack, counter attack. Oh man, it's so hard to focus with that shit. Oh, why did I call the attack and use it? Oh, what am I lightning? Okay, so it's absolutely storming out somehow. That move, man.
I remember when you first started streaming, it was on the F4 Elite, yeah, F4 Elite 45. It was F4 Elite 45.
I don't know why, like, why is my game doing that? I don't even see the point of watching the series just yet, because it's only qualifying. God, that's all my health gone. It's literally, as soon as he hits a combo on me, that's all my health gone. Oh, I don't even have mana left. I don't even know. Get a bleed already, like, and my game's like doing epileptic things again. So right. Yep.
I'll get the better.
New game plus 5 chat is very hard. I think we know that. Ugh. Why? Like every time I go for a move, it's just something attacks me. Okay. I'm so bad. I can't do that one all the time. Did you twist him? No, it was F early. F early. Sorry. It's F early. What is going on, bro? I'm playing so bad. What kind of glitch is this, man? Oh, I hate New Game Plus 5. Everything's like buffed up, man, to the next level. Oh, just kill me already. Yeah, just kill me, man. Did we get back from Twitch? I think it was like a year. I'm not sure. A few months ago, decent amount ago. E-series, yeah, E-series is starting now. But it's only Q1, so I'll probably watch when it's like when it's 8 or something. That's when the race starts. I don't really care who's getting pulled. Definition of a panic dodger. I just can't remember your combos, man. Yeah, I don't know why that lights flicker. I really don't know why that lights flicker. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's just the game's shit. Game's cooking, man. Why, like, how is that, like, not do any damage? Come my lights stop flashing, like, Jesus. So distracting. So frustrating, man. I'm gonna rage. Oh my god. Chat, this is the definition of a rage game.
Yes. Shit.
It doesn't help stop playing New Game Plus 5 though. Without Mimic. Oh, let me heal, bro. Why is my screen flashing? Oh my. I don't know why the lighting's so dog shit. Oh, this guy bleeds so easily. Okay, so I press B and it doesn't work. No, I mean, like, this is what happens usually when I play this game. It's just that I'm streaming it, so you guys can watch me rage. This DLC is ridiculous. I don't even know how I beat it once without Mimic. No summons at all. Yeah, like attack as soon as I attack. Come on. Why? I pressed B! Don't attack. Oh, here we go. How did I do so well the first attempt? And now I'm just losing my head because I can't do anything. Oh. Might as well just kill me, what's the point? I have a, yeah, there is a distance attack, but that's a complete dog shit attack, so it's like, you have to be up at their face. I mean, unless you have like some other things, but I think it's boring. It's just too easy then, isn't it? I like to fight normally. Oh yeah, I mean, most people that play this game, it usually takes like a good few attempts to be a boss, especially in the DLC. It's just about learning the boss, but I already know this boss. It's just I haven't fought it for a while. I think I fought it 4 times. I think this is my 4th one. Like, I'm not even on the hardest boss yet. Doesn't help when your lighting's going crazy though. Oh, I don't know. So much damage, so it's ridiculous. Shut Mike. Let me see if I can add any damage things. 'Cause I need damage. Shut Mike. Why have I missed then? Oh, I did not press the right button. Ah, oh, dodged way too early, man. Oh, for shit's sake.
Hello, Mike.
Then I am streaming, so don't say anything stupid.
Why?
My whole stream might get taken down.
Just give my sound bad up, is it?
Make sure that is off. Because I might hear something really stupid.
Hmm?
Yeah, I know. I'm just shit at the game. So frustrating, man.
Good to see you.
How much stamina do I have? Like negative. Oh, it's like literally 3/4 of my health gone. I have to dodge four things at once, man. Might just do a bloody wash party, CB.
This bottle's pissing me off.
Aston Martin.
Facts. Best team in the world. Yeah, so that's literally half my health gone right. Mate, this is so
Ah.
Win.
so much health gone. Such a counter attack, man. Why the dodge so early, man? Why the jump as well? I hate how this study game is like flashing every time. So hard to focus, man. Oh, Grayson. The game plus 5 is just ridiculous. I'm gonna use some of them instantly beat it now. Okay. Someone doesn't want to work. Do you mind letting me heal? Fish. That's ridiculous, me here. Oh, it's this move, I remember this. And literally with someone's instantly going. That's how easy the game is, how easy it makes it. Jeez, that boss is loud. Do not ask me how I beat that, man. I think it's time to watch some PSGL. Let's watch some PSGL. I'll get on Elden Ring a little bit later. After this PSGL race. And where is it? There it is. Why have I got adverts? Can I just skip? Can I skip the advert, please? Change title. Oh, it's raining. Let's go.
He's just dunked 6/10 on the lap time of Leo Lund, so everyone needs to get out now, which they all are, and they're all jostling for position. Down at turn number 1, just on board here with Reece Linton heading through. Of course, their ghosting is on, so none of them are going to run into each other and get damaged and gain that slipstream, but you've also got to make sure that you don't get in the way of cars, because you can still give a visual interference, which of course will give your team a qualifying ban. It's classed as blocking or an interference.
A
So
rainy
that's
qualifying
something the
session.
drivers
Where's
have got
Deckeby?
to be wary of,
P9 for Deckeby.
you know, as much as you'll be annoyed that that's happened, the team will also be having a go at you that you've got them a qualifying ban, as we do see Ruben Progenio there go up into second place with a 120.553, but at the moment, I don't know if maybe Angelo will be safe, but anyone else, I don't think they are. I think it's got to be that close at the end. You've got to be the last one to start a lap, which at the moment will be one of the drivers in a black car, which is, when I find them, when I scroll through, it'll be Angelo, but I think I don't think he'll go again. We'll see if he does, though.
We get multi-twitch going.
Potentially. Might just be a bit of a battery recharge before trying to get there, but he has left himself an awful lot of work to try and get back around to the start-finish line. As we all were seeing, the majority of the grades
Get
now
the multi-twitch
starting their
going,
laps.
shall
Left
we?
enough time on the table, 20 seconds left to go. Trying
Nico's
to make sure Red Bull maximize
driving.
all the way down into turn 1. We're on board with yesterday's birthday boy, so no more birthday wishes for him. Liam Parnell heading down into Sector 1, trying to get himself a better lap time on the board to move him up out of P18. And with the track evolution here, Dylan Moran's correctly stated in the chat, roughly 2.5 seconds worth of improvement purely down to track evo. He's going to be looking to try and get through into Q2, and if not, try and make a challenge into Q3.
Of course, as Philip Presnader there will only finish in 4th. He didn't cross the line in time. Marcel Biega's crashed somewhere, or no, he's entered the pits. He might be out there with a 121.242. So it is,
Everyone's
as
streaming,
Chris
jeez.
Buxton always says, the banzai phase, the final part in qualifying where you've got to get the lap in. And Liam Parnell's out to qualifying. He's had an invalidation heading into Aqua Minerales. So Red Bull will find one of their drivers in the drop zone as Nelson Alves goes up
They
into
only
4th there.
four
For
drivers
TES,
streaming.
120.603. Denoso goes up into second place. Still many cars though looking to improve and set their final runs here in Q1 as we are on board here with Riccardo Benzoni heading down into the two Ravats as he surely needs to find his R8G along with his teammates out of Q1 as Ruben will go back into the pits in P4. He might be safe as Liam of course crosses the line there in P18. What can Benzoni do as he heads to the line? He goes into P8 as Leo Lund goes up into second there. Ruben's going to retire in the pit lane. Barry Burman now in the drop zone. He goes up into P8 as we see Nicolas Longue head through as Lenny Pepinto goes up into second place. What can the Ferrari do? As at the moment Benzoni's on the brink of going out in Q1 as we head head through. A few more cars to head to the line, and it will be Reece Linton also out in qualifying along with Riccardo Benzoni as Angelo Dortenzio goes to the top.
Oh,
And
Joost,
Joost
well, you-
also will find
Unlucky.
himself out in qualifying and race clutch. Oh,
Unlucky,
what a
Joost.
shame for Reece Linton.
Terrible shame. It's one of those, isn't it? It's not ideal, especially around Imola, but you've got to take a little bit of a silver line for race clutch. They had Lenny Papinter up there in P2. Again, another solid lap from Lenny, but Reece, Barry Burman very close as well. You sit very.
Piotr driving.
How
Yeah, he
late
is.
a lot of
Piotr
those drivers
got-
left it. Was for a little bit more time on the table.
Definitely. I think I think anyone below 7th could have found a lot of time, considering the top time was from Angelo on a 120.0. He set a 2/10 gap on the
Yeah.
others, but then again he was
On fr-
last.
Yeah, but he also had 3 lap old intermediate tyres.
You have
Yeah.
quite a lot of viewers, mate.
Very much one of
Yeah.
those. But to run you through the order out of Q1, we've got Angelo P1, Lenny
Why would you
P2,
restart
Leo
it as well,
P3,
bro?
Did I
Fabrizio
restart stream?
P4, Iconea P5,
Yeah, you
Declan
restarted
P6,
it.
Daniele
didn't, because it-
P7,
You
Piotr
sure?
P8, Joris
It says it
P9,
started 8
Drainer
minutes ago.
in the top 10, Nicholas Longe P11, Nelson Alves P12,
Oh,
Max
right.
Crosspoint at P13.
Because for me,
Barry
it says
Borman
100. And,
14, Philip
I've done
Freshney
1
at
hour and
P15,
38 minutes of
and of
stream.
course, we say goodbye to Reece Linton,
I mean,
Riccardo
it says
Benzoni,
8
Josh
minutes and
Nordijk,
15
Marcel
seconds of
Biega,
streaming.
and Liam Parnell will leave us here in Q1. But moving into Q2, weather can change.
1
and
hour,
also
38
a few
minutes and
electric cars
52
on track.
seconds.
You won't have to worry about spacing out as much.
Look,
Can
I
give a lot
sent you,
more,
man.
a little bit more comfort to a lot of these drivers.
Hey
And
man, it's
they'll
probably because I
just
updated the
think,
stream
okay,
info.
I don't have to worry about validating as many people. As
Oh, yeah,
all of a sudden,
actually.
as you mentioned, with the F124 game and its sporadic weather changes, it's perfectly dry. We've got the hair dryers out on track. You can thank myself and Nathan later because we'll be able to get a little bit of dry running underway here.
But I don't think it will be straight to soft.
Oh,
because
why
the
do they
track
do
still
full
looks a little
quality
bit damp,
every
it's still
single
wet
time?
now,
It's
I
so
think-
boring.
No, I think they'll just wait in the pits
No,
for
I
it,
think
mate,
it's great,
surely.
basically.
Yeah, they'll wait. in
How
the
can they
pits,
think
they'll
people
get a set of
enjoy
soft
this?
tyres on. Maybe a person go out on intermediates, just have a little bit of a
Short
fresh
quality
fun.
is so much better.
Around cycle at Imola, 15 minutes. It's enough time. You can go out on intermediates. You can
And
do a
short
couple
quality
of
is
runs
slower. I
before
think they
swapping
want
it
to
over
see
to
the full
softs
potential.
and really giving it
Yeah.
a shot with a better track, which is less.
I
green,
don't know
it's
about
more
that one,
optimal,
Chief.
it's slightly more rubbered in. That's what these drivers are going to be looking out for here.
Oh.
It's just whether any
Short
one of them
quality's
is going to bite the
ridiculous
bullet and
around
go out
some tracks.
They
first.
will. That will be, I
No.
think, one of the Aston Martins. It will be Fabrizio Donoso on
Oh,
a set of the softs. And I remember back in Austria, he did this. He did this. He went from an Inter onto a soft, and it didn't work then. But surely it will work now, as the track is looking that it's just got drier since
Good.
we entered the session. It's already dry, so it changes that quickly. We're already into dry conditions here in Imola.
That's dry.
The
right,
DRS
jeez.
won't be that far away from being enabled in this session, and we'll see what Fabrizio can do first. But remember,
Fabrizio
that
Romano.
Yeah,
the track
actually,
is
Fab
still
might as
going
well
to be
do
getting
3
better
runs, innit?
because it's just been wet, but also over Q2 the track evolves anyway. So the evolution yet again, especially in the first 10 minutes, will be very high,
I
and the
keep
lap times will certainly be coming
practicing
down lap by lap. So yet again, the first part of qualifying here won't be necessarily about skill. It will be about when you're on track and at what point the track gets to its best optimum position. As we do see a few other cars heading out as well there. I think Declan Barrett heading out. We'll see Joris Krozen, as well as, of course, we did lose Riccardo Benzoni in Q1. A big shame for the R8G team, and also a big shame to Benzoni's confidence, especially considering he's normally up and around that top 10 or at least, out of Q1 at least. It's very rare to see him out of Q1. It's like seeing Lewis Hamilton drop out in Q2. It's something you never really see. But on an off day, it certainly can happen. But Joris as well out on circuit, Leo Lund as well. Surprising from him, as normally he's not that good
Angelo,
in qualifying. He tends to
13
be
years
out in
old.
Q1 or
Holy
Q2. But
shit,
today,
man.
the pace is looking strong from Leo
Proper.
Lund.
That guy's
That's
rabid.
an absolute violation. He's been almost stellar
That guy's very
whenever
good
he's
for
been playing the
13-year-old.
Carpa Veloce Academy here in E-Series. He had a couple moments, don't get me
That's
wrong. but
crazy,
he's still
man.
been very, very quick.
I
both
started when I
qualifying
was bloody
and race.
13.
We know he's not the strongest in quali, as you've mentioned, but he's
Oh,
still
he
been up there. He's still
started,
been
man.
knocking
Then I
on
was
the door of
13.
Q3, if not trying
Is
to
Angelo
break in,
streaming?
and successfully breaking into Q3. But one thing we will mention, and I feel like it's only fair at this moment in time, because the track's dried up, the track limits are going to get a little bit stricter. They won't be as lenient as they were when it was slightly mixed conditions or when it was still slightly wet.
Yeah,
The
true,
drivers
though.
here, they're going to be under a bit more
Looks
pressure
like
within
you
the track
before,
limits
yeah.
because they are ridiculously strict around
Man.
here. We had a talk with a couple of the drivers. I do believe you had a conversation with, wasn't it Declan?
Yeah.
Slightly earlier today?
and there was many
It's
words
crazy,
that I will
man.
not repeat on here.
I've been in
terms
this
of
scene
how
for nearly 3
sad
years.
he was, or not sad, sorry.
When
how
did
annoyed he
Angelo
was
join?
about the track
I've never
limits,
seen
and
him
also I remember,
on other games.
back on the
Last game.
24 hours for mental
And
health
Yoris
mission,
as well.
last month in July, there was also an issue with the track limits. When we did the
Did
Imola
just
race
6
at
and go.
5
I
a.m.,
went- I-
there
I
was
genuinely
over
don't
80
know,
seconds worth of penalties in the race. I think in total there was about 60 penalties or something stupid.
Like I swear to God,
So,
Yoris
you
came
know,
last
it's
game. as
a
well.
little bit weird around this circuit, let's just put it
Should
that
you
way.
stream the
And going into
description?
the
Oh,
race,
yeah,
I
I've
remember
got
Yana
change out
Martins will
now.
quote what he said. He said that he expects at least 15 drivers to get a penalty in the race. That's a lot of drivers. That's 3/4 of the grid.
That's a lot of
24.
We're going to have to jump around. Sabotage says, boring qualifying. I'll be
Hopefully it
back when
doesn't
the race
reset
is
my
on."
stream.
That's all right. Not everyone enjoys waffles, but to be quite honest with you, the way
Lol.
Fabrizio Donoso is driving at the minute, heading through the first chicane, heading up towards the end of Sector 1 already, he's showing absolutely no remorse to this Aston Martin car. He's chucking it over every single curve possible, and it looks like he's having a
And
whale
it
of
was
a time. Perhaps maybe
PSF3,
even
so now he's like
having a
F1
whale of a
pace.
time as he almost loses his career, but we've got so many more drivers out on circuit looking just to try and get any
How does
sort
that
of,
make sense?
you know, gauge of how
How has
the
someone
track
gone from
is in comparison to what
PSF3
they
all the
would
way
have
to
practiced in
F2
time trial in their own private
on
session.
PC?
As Declan's the first one to do so, a 160.
Hey, Declan cooking, man.
Declan. Not a bad lap time, but we can expect that to fall away rather quickly in the session.
We certainly will, as we see Ruben Pedronio now looking to head back into the pits. He won't complete that lap. Will Leo Lund complete his lap as he heads his way through out of Ravatza 2 and up towards the line, and will complete his lap with a 1:16.484. A nice lap indeed there from Leo Lund, as we see Philip Presnauder go up to the top with a 15.9. A brilliant lap there from Philip Presnauder. And I've got to say, Philip, he's not been at the top of his form.
What
on
do you mean
F1 22
stream
and F1
description?
23, but so far on F1
I'm so
24,
confused.
a little bit like Brendan Lee. He's been cooking, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's been doing absolutely superb, and back to where he was on some of the previous games like 2020 and 21.
Oh,
That's
it's
something I
my
wanna point out,
YouTube
that we're
description.
seeing a lot more of these older,
Yeah.
traditional.
Older, bit
This is
rude.
my YouTube description.
Older doesn't mean old. That just means for older than the drivers we've seen jump through recently. You know, likes of Ron Hart, Otis Lawrence. They're phenomenal drivers. Last year they showed what they was about. This year they're doing the exact same thing. But all of a sudden we're starting to see a couple
Hey,
of
mention
the older
man.
names. Brendan Lees,
Infamous.
Johnny Tormer's starting to make a little bit of a bounce back, clawing back at the game. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe Yoni set a world record around Spa in a time trial lap, which is absolutely phenomenal to see. That the Godfather,
Declan, are you 2.5 seconds off?
has still got it in him. And it's another one of those things where, despite the handling model changes, it seems to have somewhat leveled the playing field between the drivers who really like to, you know, back in the 2019-2020 days, compared to the ones which were absolutely loving it last year and the year before, where they're able to maximise the car, sliding it through corners. It seems like, despite it being awkward to drive, we've found a brilliant opportunity to really be able to gauge a level in between for the handling.
Of course, and I think the handling, certainly not what people want. I mean, I personally don't like playing it anymore. I used to, but I just can't get used to it, and that's also the fact that I'm terrible at the game. I'm really bad. But as the time's going on, drivers are moaning less and less about the handling and more about issues that are affecting the game. The handling's been chucked to the side a little bit. So I think the drivers are finally getting used to it, which is definitely a good thing. They still don't like it, but they can drive it. Originally, it was quoted as undrivable, or I'm not driving esports if it doesn't get changed. Well, that's kind of pushed down a bit, and they seem to be, you know, coping with it a little bit better. Of course, you know, with WR and PSGL at first, I remember, I think WR1 had 4 sign-ups for the first race. Now they can easily get 20-25. So, yeah,
Exactly.
I think
And it's one of those things, if you don't mind me butting in here, that at the end of the day, a lot of these drivers, it is their job to drive the game. They're getting paid.
I think
Some of them getting paid
the handling,
to
like
be able
the
to
handling's not too
perform on
bad
this game.
now.
If it's something they don't enjoy,
That I've gotten used to. I don't mind it. Like,
you know,
it's
I
got
like
that
it. It's a job,
arcadey
isn't it? You've got
feeling,
to do
really
it. You've
arcadey
got to
style.
do it.
But
It's part of the
when
contract.
you
have to
when you have a
come and
really
perform.
nice setup,
And
when
that
you
can be
really have a
stretched all the way
nice
down
car
to,
to
you know,
drive
the
is
likes of
fun.
RHG, the Lotte Academy,
You
a
know.
lot of these top-end community
Like,
teams.
I've gotten
where
used to it now.
The drivers are contracted.
It
they
just
are
feels
getting paid,
normal.
and it's something that it might be unenjoyable. It
I
might
think
not
it
be as
could be
fun,
better though.
but you will get used to it. It will come with time, and that's exactly what.
It's
I think
alright.
we've
It's
seen
not too bad.
over
It's
the
not
last couple of
terrible.
months,
Like,
especially, you know,
it's
since
better than
PSGL,
22.
PCF1 started back up.
And I
since the
think
series
it's
has got
around
the ball
24.
rolling, since WR
Just
have
because
decided to get
the
themselves back up.
car,
With
what I
more
like
laps
about this
done
game, the
by
car in
everyone,
front is very
everyone
pointy.
sharing a little
with
bit of
initial
understanding of
turning.
how to operate the cars, how to set them
So it
up,
just
how
feels
to
nice.
drive them properly. But unfortunately, we still have a couple issues.
But it's just
like the
weird.
bump
Traction's
box,
weird.
like the
Everything's a bit
bump,
weird.
You like the but
Like,
to be quite honest, I just
Everywhere.
feel like we need to. Yeah, there's a lot of bumps.
It's a lot better
I
than
feel
it
like we need to
started
flatten
off,
them
though.
out. Forget laser scanning. Let's just make all the tracks perfectly flat. I'd love a flat Portimao. I reckon that would be exactly like Qatar, and a bit of a snooze fest. But something which isn't a snooze fest.
The game's just unusual,
Take
though.
about Tandem Racing
very
team. Of course,
arcadey.
signing Bass Bramer, a new engineer.
But it's not
recently.
awful. It's absolutely not awful.
Perhaps we're looking to try
It's
and
just okay.
maybe cook something up here.
But I think for the person
See
who
what
barely
they can
plays
do,
the game,
of
it's
course.
awful.
TRT they started off well.
It's such a
Had a
weird
bit of a
game.
drop off, but so far in Q1, they look
Because I
strong.
just play it
They're
all the time. I
looking
just
strong
know it
again
just
here
feels normal.
in the Q2 was from
Hey,
goes
Fab,
goes
the
to
goat.
the top there with a
Let him cook.
113.117. So the lap times are coming down very, very quickly. And if a Pincer was on a decent run, but unfortunately has an invalidation, as Max Gross put in there, goes up into second for the Veloci Academy. And we're going to go on board with Ruben. No, we're not, because he had an invalidation.
Nico,
as Nicholas Longay
1-0.
goes to the top. Ika Baena now heading
I'm not
up
sure
to
if
the
he's a
line.
good
Where
lap
can he
times.
go in the Williams? He
Baena,
goes
no
to
man,
the top
Ika
there,
Baena's cooked.
112.841. So the lap times certainly are coming down very quickly. We've got Barry Burman heading through in towards the final Ravazza and up towards the line as Declan Barrett goes up into P4 for Red Bull. What can Barry Burman manage in the Ferrari? He will go into fourth there, just behind his teammates and behind Fabrizio Donoso in the Aston Martin. Then further back, we'll see what Joris Krozen can do.
Absolutely, we're still
Yeah,
seeing this track evolution.
I
around,
agree.
But we are starting to see the
I
drivers
agree, Killen.
voluntarily start locking up their fronts. To
They
get a little
tried
bit
to
more rotation,
appeal a
clearly
certain
showing
audience
that they're
and
feeling a
they
little bit
didn't.
more confident to shut the
Why is my
Ferrari
mic not working
slightly
in
more aggressively to
Discord?
try and eke out as much lap time as
Discord mic
possible.
is not working. There we
Joris
go.
Krozen.
Yeah,
Whoa.
they tried.
It's looking solid. I don't want to
Try
say
something
anything
and
too
failed.
soon because we know the commentator's curse has been absolutely horrendous for this game.
Hopefully, they'll listen to us
But
next game.
with everything looking so far, it's looking a little bit more as you would expect here in E-Series, with certain drivers, certain teams somewhat taking the ball by the reins and really trying to manage it and dial it in a little bit more. I'm excited to see what Ruben's going to be able to cook up here in the Williams, though, because I think he's one of the drivers which has
Like, I
got
really like how
untapped
set up is
potential
on this game, though.
out there in sim racing as a whole. To be quite honest with you, I think he's absolutely fantastic. He's one of those drivers who can just seemingly manage to pull a lot of things together in a very short amount of time. Considering he's only recently hopped over as well, this is a great opportunity for him to prove that and take his game to the next level, exactly as Ika Baena did previously last season when he joined Williams.
Certainly, as we did see Nelson Alves there on an improvement, but unfortunately also got an invalidation. And so far, the track limits haven't been as harmful as we expected. But of course, in the race, they tend to sometimes change a little bit, which is certainly quite odd. But we just see a couple more cars heading back into the pits. Joris Krozen in fifth, and then we'll see Philip Presnoda head back into the pits. Unless he starts a lap, what does he choose to do? No, he goes back into the pits. So, 4 minutes remaining, well, just over 4 minutes remaining. All the cars heading back into the pit lane to get their final runs ready. Of course, get themselves onto their new set of the soft tyres and make any of the limited changes that they can to their setup. And I think they can. I think they can still change their pressure and their front wing if they would like to. If they want to make those adjustments, as we do see our first car heading gate, and it will be one of the Ferraris, I believe, of Barry Boromando,
Would
Nicholas
wipe the
Longay.
floor
It will
with
be
his
Nicholas
feet. Yeah,
Longay who
can't
goes
remember,
out
thank you.
first, and of course,
I don't know if I'd
it'll
wipe
be
the
nice
floor.
for me to see the Ferrari get a bit
Give
of
it-
airtime.
doing my
Well, it's
best.
a big shame, isn't it, that he's not actually running in a
Carter
Ferrari.
Lundy the goat.
Yes, he's running in a scarlet red.
Facts. I mean,
Yeah.
Carter Lundy even said
A
that
slightly
F40 is the
yellow
greatest
in a
esports
chrome
driver of all time.
fashion. It's not
Just
exactly
remember.
my cup of tea, to be honest with you. Don't get me wrong, I love a red car. If you know me for long enough, you'll know I certainly do love a cheeky red car. But at the same time, making it chrome, bold statement. Surely won't be missed by the cameras, I'll tell you that much. But Nicholas Longay, we know what he's about, don't we? He's been here long enough. He's been through the routes. You can look at as many teams on the grid as you want and think he's driven for them, he's driven for them. And at the end of the day, he's still got it. He's still that driver which he was
This
all
commentator
the
sounds
way
like
back
he's
many
whispering.
moons ago. You think he's raced? Right, should we
Is
try
he
and do a
right?
checklist for who he's raced for?
Who, Nicholas?
Yes.
Ferrari, Renault, Alpha, and that's all I can remember because I wasn't here before then.
Guys, Nico
I think
Longay.
he was drafted by Red Bull as well, right at the start.
Well, oh yes, so we've got Red Bull, Ferrari, Alpha, Renault. 4 teams.
He's got. That's a very impressive list.
And that also means he's run under 3 engine manufacturers:
Oh,
Ferrari,
what is this commentary?
Honda/Red Bull, and Alpine or Renault.
Now we can call it an Alpine engine. We'll give them some sort of credit.
So
They're
now we
struggling
need-
enough as they are.
Now we need to move to Veloce so we can go to a Mercedes or a McLaren.
Unless the Honda car goes, unless the Honda car, unless the Aston Martin car ends up having a manic swap over to Honda in the last couple of weeks, and EA decide, okay, right, that's something we'll implement.
Yeah, get on with the
We'll ignore
qualifying,
the
mate.
bumps, we'll ignore the ghosting, we'll ignore the ERS trains. We'll put Honda on the car.
Oh, Nico
As Nicholas
cooking.
Longate absolutely sends it in Sector 1, attempt up on his personal
PSGL
best
2 and an
closing the
F1
gap to
point
Ike
score.
Bayer. I'm
and
going to
then
sneeze
yeah,
here for a
mate,
second,
you
mate.
literally
Please take
own
the
this
cover.
right, mate.
Yeah, that's fine by me. And I can see Josh in the corner there, sneezing. Oh,
Carter would actually cook this grid up.
Oh,
I don't
mate,
know.
rough. Absolutely rough. I'm just allergic to quick drives, so Nicholas Longate fits for bail.
He certainly
Oh.
does. He certainly does. As we see Nicholas now heading towards the
I want Angelo to do well.
Variante Alder, up by just
I want him
over
to cook.
2.5 tenths of a second in the second sector, and that just shows how quick that lap was from Ike Baena. As we head ourselves down towards the last couple of corners, and then out of the final corner, up towards the line. What will it be for Nicholas Longay as he heads up to the line? And he goes into second
Yeah,
place
easy
with a
for him.
112.871.
Oh, fab cooking,
As
fab
we
cooking.
have many other cars coming through, some on their out laps, some
Oh,
on
Barry's
their
cooking as well.
flying laps, and Barry Burman is up by just shy of 3/10 in the middle sector. We'll see, what can the other Ferrari do? Can he try and jump ahead of his teammate Anika Baena?
Surely he's going to be looking to do so. We know how well both those Ferrari cars work together. Both the drivers seem to have a level of telepathy,
three.
which is
That's a loss,
unmatched
a long
on the
loss.
F1 grid as Barry sneaks himself up
Come on,
into
Fab.
P3. Still not good enough to pit Longay, but it does have that little bit of a line, doesn't it, of how strong that lap must have been from Ike Baena to be able to do
Easy
it
fruit.
so early on in the
Nice.
session. I feel like
Nice
if
job,
you put
Fab.
Ferrari for a
Well
pole
done,
position,
Fab.
start,
GG's,
back on
Fab.
your word a little bit here.
Piot's on a decent
So
lap.
many drivers here have got themselves into a brilliant position.
See what
Drivers
is
still
Declan
looking to
peeking
complete
now?
themselves
Declan's peeking.
a solid lap. Declan Barrett is
Come on,
one of them.
Declan.
Piotr Stachelek, Leo Lund, Max Grosspointer, Daniel Prodi, Philip Perezhneda, and of course Angelo Dortenzio, who still hasn't got a lap time on board.
Where's the
All
other
of
Red
them
Bull driver?
Cranking up the wick just that little bit more to try
Oh,
and find
Declan's
any
down in his
sort of
lap. Oh,
improvement
lie.
possible. Philip enters the session there in P10. He's
I wanna see where Declan's doing, man.
Piotr jumps up into P5. This is going to start happening like an absolute wildfire as Joris Kroos almost goes sideways coming out the final corner. He's got a lot on his plate here to try and get through into Q3 safely. Sitting P8 of a minute, moves himself up into P6.
What's Declan then?
My word, this is absolutely legendary. Declan Barrett's not able to find an improvement. He's invalidated his lap time. He'll be starting P11.
lie.
And that's
Unlucky.
only if Leo Lund, who's dived it back into the picks, Max Grosspointer now looking to try and get himself an improvement all the way up there into P2. Fantastic stuff. Daniele Parodi up to 11th. And now it's all eyes on Angelo Dorotenzio. Will he be able to knock Nelson Alves out here in Q2? Marching, storming his way up towards the line, deploying as much of his battery as possible. And he's only just been able to pip it there. Nelson
Just
Alves
about,
here also
jeez.
looking to try and improve. But
Actually,
he's
no, just
invalidated
about
this session.
10th.
So everyone
Easy for
else who's out there on track is safe and will make it through into Q3. But my word, cool about talking it fine. Look at that gap between the top four. That's a little bit of a joke, if I do say so myself.
It is.
Nine,
Well, it's
9,000,
99
mate.
from P1 to 5. It's 99, isn't it? And 841 to 942.
Very close.
Oh,
He could
mate,
be in the
That's
lap.
4 teams.
ridiculous.
4 teams.
You
there.
could be
We've
into
got,
that one run, I think.
Ferrari with 2 of their drivers, and Veloce Academy, Aston Martin, and Williams, and that
Fab cooked
is
as
the
well.
type of performance that Williams need. Both drivers through into Q3. Ika with a superb time, set it at the start of the session, and no one could beat it. Surely tonight's their night. I've said it many times. Last week I even bought a Williams jacket. That didn't work. I also then washed the Williams jacket because I didn't wear it for a while. Then all of the markings on the back came off it. So the Williams jacket will stay away for now. We're not going to wear it on stream again. So maybe, that's gone. They'll have a bit more luck.
And I'll tell you what, I put Red Bull shirt on. Declan's P14, Liam out in Q1. We're just cursed, mate. We really are just cursed. But Williams, exactly what they needed to do. But of course, we will have to say goodbye to a couple of drivers at the end of the session. Nelson Alves for TES, TRT's Daniele Parodi, Philip Perezhneda for McLaren Shadow, Declan Barrett for Oracle Red Bull Sim Racing, and Leo Lund for Veloce Academy. But we think about these drivers' race pace. Yes, Imola's a hard track to overtake on. You've got a brilliant DRS run heading down into what is technically turn 2, but let's be honest, it's turn 1, right? Unless you're a Valtteri Bottas or a George Russell, it's not a turn, right?
No.
But it's one of those things that those drivers are going to be looking at. They're going to be eyeing up. They're going to be thinking about, okay, how can I get through lap 1?
I
straight
just
into the rest of the
don't
cars in front,
understand why they
and
do full
catapult
quality, man.
myself, because it is so easy to get
So
3, 4
long, I
wide
just see bit
moments
hard.
around Imola, heading down into turn 2. It's ridiculously easy, and it's something that a lot of these drivers, especially in the front end of Q3, when they qualify P1, P2, P3, that'll be at the back of their mind. They'll be fully aware of the risks they're taking by qualifying that well, and it sounds ridiculous to say, but maybe starting towards the front isn't something you would necessarily hope for. Maybe somewhat P6, P7, so you can get the benefit, you can save a bit more battery.
Of course, and that's all the, the drivers in Q3 now, they've got to make sure they also get their, I suppose you could say, strategy correct in terms of when they go out and, how many cars they want to sit behind. Of course, it doesn't matter that much when the collisions are on, but when they're off, of course, it definitely matters even more. So that also takes a bit of stress off the drivers. They haven't got to worry about being placed on the track behind and ahead of certain cars and having to think about
Nico's
the way and
graphics look
all
so
of
much
that
better than
malarkey.
everyone else's,
But
man.
in Q3 we have Piotr
Everyone just
Strackler,
runs low
Max
graphics, but I
Grosspointner,
think
Barry
Nico's
Borman,
running
Fabrizio Donoso,
metallic
Joris Kroes,
Ferraris
Nicholas
or
Longe,
metallic
Nico
red.
Baena, Lanny Papinta,
Just
Angelo
makes it look a
Dortenzio,
little bit
and
nicer
Ruben
as well.
Progenio. So, guys, in the chat,
But yeah, so much more
let us know,
contrast
who
than
do you
everyone
think will
else.
take pole position? Tonight, Josh, there you go.
That's a clip.
Fabrizio Donoso.
Nico Baena, Angelo Dortenzio, and Ruben Progenio. So, guys, in the chat, let us know, who do you think will take pole position? Get me words, position tonight, Josh. Who are you going for?
That's such a
Nico
clip.
Baena, Lanny Papinta, Angelo Dortenzio, and Ruben Progenio. So, guys, in the chat, let us know, who do you think will take pole position? Think will take pole position? Chat, let us know, who do you think will take?
Hey, thank you,
pole
Andres, man.
position?
Appreciate it.
Get me words, Position, Nico Baena, Lanny Papinta,
That's
Angelo
funny, man.
Dortenzio, and Ruben Progenio. So, qualifying result and put that into an even better race result. But just on board here with Lenny Papinta heading through into the I think it's the Villeneuve, then the Tamburello chicane, otherwise it's the other way around, and then into Toaster at turn number 7, a 23.577 there for Lenny Papinta in the first sector as he heads his way up now in towards Piratella at turn number 9, throws it into the left, and of course these first runs don't mean everything.
Oh, Nathan's funny, man.
Do a bit poor on your first run, it doesn't mean you're out of contention for pole whatsoever. So don't take these times too literally, take them with a pinch of salt for the first runs here in Q3, as we do see Lenny now head down towards the Variante Alta, get back on the power once again and head down towards the 2 Ravazzas. But I think either way, whoever's going to get pole position, the gap in the top 5 at least is going to be probably within a tenth, I think, here. Maybe within a tenth and a half at max.
I would say within half a tenth, to be quite honest.
Could
with
you
you, mate,
3 runs?
because it is so tight around here, especially given the track limits. You can push as hard as you want, but at the end of the day, if you step onto the white line, not let alone over
Barry
it,
6.
you will end up finding yourself getting invalidated. And it is just one of those things that all the drivers, they're aware of. All of them are fighting the same battle. But unfortunately, there's only going to be a handful of winners who are able to really maximise it. As Ruben Pedreno is a prime example of that, invalidating his first run here. Still decides to continue on. He's got no battery in the car, so we're not expecting a storm in lap time. But at least he's set a level there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's realised he's overstepped the margin somewhere, and he's gone, right, I can't overextend heading down, Aqua Mineralia. I can't run over the curb as much as I'd like. I'll reel that in a little bit, go for another lap, give it another crack. While we've seen drivers such as Piotr Stachlet, Max Grosspointner, Nicholas Longe all do a very similar thing and think, right, okay, I'm diving it back in pits. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to get back into my pit box as soon as possible, talk to my engineer to find out how I can get the car turned in, rotated, angled up a little sharper to be able to maximise my run through that section of track, which they felt it was warranted to try and extend just a little bit too much.
Of course, and I think one thing here that helps the likes of Ferrari and maybe Aston Martin to a degree, being as where Fabrizio is sitting on track at the moment, is Red Bull have got no one into Q3, sorry. Their first driver is going to start 14th, their second driver starts last, 20th position, and Liam Parnell, bless him with all my heart, will probably finish around that bottom 5 area, considering his pace, especially in Q1. He was over 2.5 seconds off in the interconditions. So, heading into this race now, Ferrari especially are in such a good position, and depending where people finish, R8 Jimmy Joris, Aston with Fabrizio, they're also in a good position, and also Lenny with Race Clutch. And I've got to say, they've been the biggest disappointments over these past couple of races. They went from a confirmed 1-2, went for a risk, didn't pay off. They got a P3 and P5 or P3 and P6. Then they also had another driver out last week in Q1, I remember, or Q2. And they also have another driver now starting P17 in this race. So the other one, looking to be just under 4 tenths off pole at the moment. Race Clutch have got to... It's like they got a big result and then just turned themselves off and thought, that's it, we've won. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it very much looks that way, but you look in, you'd analyse it a little bit
How
more.
much
You
aura
open up
does
the bigger
Fabrizio
picture.
and also have?
It's been one or two
he's a
small
goat.
mistakes which have cost them so massively
Infinite aura.
at the end of the race that you can sit there and think, right, theoretically, at this point in time, should Race Clutch potentially be leading the standings with Red Bull in second, Ferrari in third? Probably.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, you would understand that. At the moment, you go for an opportunity, you go for a slightly risky play, you make that move,
Lucas
you
cooking in
commit
Bond.
yourself to that. If it doesn't
My God.
work, you look like you got egg on your face, you look like you've fumbled, you look like you've bottled
Lucas
it, you've
Blake
choked,
is
you've
the
pulled a
goat.
Lando Norris. But if it does work, you're the next coming of Jesus Christ. You're absolutely phenomenal.
Hey,
You're the
thank you,
greatest
man.
engineer. You're the greatest
Captain-
racing team of all time
Captain-
for that short period of time.
Captain
It's one of those, isn't it?
Thank you,
You've
man.
really got to
Appreciate it.
try and balance it.
I had a
Unfortunately,
very
Race
stroke
Clutch
should have
has
said that.
tipped a little bit too much towards
man.
the
Appreciate
Lando
that.
side instead of Jesus' side. But there's an opportunity to
Big
change
up
that here
US.
tonight, especially considering they've got such a split strategy between the two drivers at the moment. One of them starting further back, he'll need to make moves. One of them starting up towards the front. Depends how far and how much Lenny wants to try and help his team to be able to get the most amount of points possible. As we are heading now, 5 minutes left in the session, many drivers looking to get themselves their first time on the board. They've got enough time to go around and get a second one if they want, but it's calling it very fine.
It certainly is. And I mean, as Nicholas Olga goes to the top there with a 112.66, won a brilliant lap time there. From Longay and
Nicholas on a
what about
six.
Shashalek goes up into P7 with a 113.018. And we've got also Matt's Crosspointer heading down into the final quarter. We'll see what can he manage in his Veloci Academy
Some
car.
TT
His
today?
teammate
Nah,
starts
not today. man.
P12.
Not today.
And Max goes up into
Checking
provisional
some- what's
P6
Mike
there with
messaging me now? He's just gonna be shitting you.
112.853. And I believe we've also got Lenny Pinto. We've got, I think, Barry
Mike,
as well. And
that's
Joris
to you,
on the
Mike.
lap as Joris is in third now, so he did find an improvement on his previous run. But I've got to say, with 4 minutes to go, I thought drivers only tended to do 2 laps in Q3, not 3 laps.
Yeah, it's a very short circuit around Imola, so there is a little bit of leeway. Of course, we had the wet Q1, so they do have an extra set of tyres to play with. They've all made it through to Q3, so they've got the fresh set there as well. There's enough time to warrant it, but at the same time, more time
What
on
in
track,
the
less time with the
rotation?
engineer, less time
Oh,
figuring
Barry's
stuff out,
just
less
shooting
time
in the
to be
corner.
able to work it and really try and find an improvement. Barry Burman
Unlucky.
not finding the rub of the green, so to say, heading through the chicane over the curbs. It can be very difficult. The car is very unforgiving, let's say, over a certain amount of these curbs. The larger sausage curbs will throw him off, but fortunately for him, he's got enough time to jump it and dive straight back in the pits with the magical brakes heading into the pit lane to avoid him getting any sort of grid penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Those brakes are fantastic. I feel like we should just put them on the race car, to be honest with you. But overall, fresh start, everyone goes back in the pits, resets. We've got 3 minutes left. They can have a little natter with their engineer, go for a quick sip of water, back out on circuit, locked in, loaded, put together what could potentially be a pole position lap here tonight.
Certainly is. Angelo goes to the top there with a 112.851. So, TRT,
Yeah,
Tasman
Mike,
Racing
you're
Team are in
weird,
position here to take pole in or for
Oh,
the
Angelo's
Imola
cooking,
Grand
man.
Prix. This would be superb for the
We let
team
him
who have
cook.
currently sitting down in 8th in the standings on 115 points. A pole position would certainly boost their confidence heading in to this race. But
There's
Angelo's
no way
got to make
that's-
sure
that's
now if he
not
gets
his final
back
run.
round Again,
That's his
don't
final
think
run,
he can go
isn't
out
it?
again.
Yeah.
I think there'll be too little time,
That's
but
his
maybe he
final
can.
run.
You know, I might be proven wrong
He'll,
here.
he'll
I
have
think
to
that's his
rush
final one.
and maybe risk a little bit of his
He has
tyres
no
not being
time.
perfectly prepped heading down into turn 2. But there is a very
decent
good
lap.
chance he can make it, especially if he takes lines like
I
he
know,
just
Mike,
did
I
there.
saw him, mate.
Absolutely sending it, and you do love
You're
to
an
see
NPC.
it when drivers completely just ignore track limits. It doesn't matter. Just go as fast as you can, back round.
He's gonna
Hopefully he doesn't
straight
cut
line
the
the
chicane
chicane,
over
isn't
the
he?
grass here, because of course Formula 1 cars aren't meant to be lawnmowers, despite what Valtteri Bottas might have told a couple of you guys. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's not
This
looking
guy
very
is
promising.
not getting a lap
And a little bit of a word there from Jona Martin saying that it will be a hard lap to beat because once people start pushing, it gets invalid. And of course, Jona was talking earlier in the E-Series chat about there being a lot of penalties probably going to be applied because of track limits, because it is a little bit buggy around this circuit. And if
It's
you're
a feature. feature. It's
Well,
a feature.
I mean, I saw a mug the other day. Someone actually made a mug and it said it's a feature, not a bug.
it's believe it or not, it's one of our partners.
I mean,
mugs,
actually, you
believe
could
it's
get it in
SRC's
time, but
mug,
it's gonna be
and,
very
it's not a bug,
late.
it's a feature.
So
And that's
very
the sort of
late.
positive attitude we look for here.
It's
before
gonna come
the
on track.
opportunity.
It's a long bit lane as
Especially
well.
the sim racing side. We work with what we've got and we make the most of it. As Fabrizio
Maybe
also
he'll get a
makes the
lap
most
in.
of that curb on his
But he's gonna have to
outside.
push on
He's
his own
doing
lap.
everything he can to prep himself for this run.
He's gonna have to
Trying
go
to burn
right
off
now.
as much fuel as
Like
possible,
literally
keeping
right now.
high revs, weaving the tyres,
I
trying to
don't
get
think
any
he's
heat
gonna
into him as early as possible before lining it up here, before looking to unleash that Aston Martin car. Maybe an Aston Martin car. It's a green car, so
Yeah,
we'll go
he's
with
not gonna
that.
lap in.
And down into turn 1, and then before breaking into the real turn 1.
Well, we see Angelo have his retirement, so he went out early, set his lap with all the three air possible.
I want
and
to see
now he's
pole
in
position,
to be on
Fab.
pole for TRT, their first time, I believe, being in even the top 5 here in PSGL E Series for qualifying, but there's many drivers that will look to deny it. One of the first, Fabrizio Donoso, heading down in towards turn number 7 at Tosa. He's up by 0.020 of a second. But like we said before,
Come on, Fab.
the issue they've got now is they've got to be careful how much they push, because the track limit's been a little bit RNG and a little bit weird. Where's that line between pushing and being a little bit more careful?
Mate, that line is a very faint dotted line with 5% thickness, no opacity to it. It's almost invisible. Only the finest drivers out there will be able to thread the needle.
Is this a good
through
lap?
that
I can't
opportunity
tell.
To really excel, to get
Another
themselves
5
the
split.
most of this opportunity. Jonah Martins, we know he is the biggest brain. He's one of the biggest brains in the F1 community, who knows almost everything. And even he says it's super difficult, and we're expected to see penalties, we're expected to see invalidations, but no, so it's done a brilliant job threading the needle so far, up towards the line. Where's he going to be able to put himself?
Nice lap.
And it's P2, a great lap time on the
Yeah,
board.
Angelo did a good lap.
2-5.
Barry invalid.
Just tipping the Ferrari boys at this moment in time, but there's still a lot of time for these
Let's go,
cars to
Fab.
go
Let's
around,
go, Fab.
get themselves all set. We've got a one
Piotr invalid.
Ikabina.
Ikabina's on a really good middle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ikabina's
Barry's
on for
invalid.
pole, yeah.
Oh no.
Barry's done,
Oh,
so
dear.
it'll be P4 at least here for Barry Burman in the Ferrari. We'll see who can deny him
think
that
Angelo's got
second row spot as we're on board
Unless he
here with
gets
Ika Bayana, of
crooks to
course.
that sector.
Piotr also with a pair with a invalidation. Can Ika try and take pole for Williams here? They've looked strong in Q1 and Q2. Can he make it a pole here in Q3 as he heads to
got
the
pole, he's got
line
pole.
and Ika goes
Oh,
up
he
into
doesn't, no, he
5th place?
doesn't.
What about Joris? Can he try and take
Joris
pole
has
for
not got
RHG as he
pole.
heads to the line? He goes up into P5 now. A few more cars still to come through. Pedreño going to head to the line. He stays P10. Grossport, and what can he do now as he heads up to the line, goes P6, and then finally Lenny Pepito for a race, which
Hey,
goes to
GG,
P8.
Fab.
And we still have another driver to go,
Nico's
and that'll be
driving, Nico's
Nicholas.
number
But
6.
he's had a massive slide heading through Ravazza 1. I don't think he'll be the man to take pole position here tonight unless he can find something out of the final corner, and he
mess up.
stays at third
Hey,
place.
GG, Fab.
So, TRT,
Fair play, Angelo.
Angelo
Fair play.
D'Ortenzio is on pole position for Lima Le Grand Prix,
This
and
guy
Aston
managed to
Martin have Fabrizio Donoso on the front row.
That kid is quick.
And the weird part was, at the end bit of qualifying, nothing really changed that much. No one really changed their position, really. Apart from, I think it was Donoso up to P2. Other people made a position here and a position there.
No, and you've got to think as well, the experience the likes of Donoso, Longe, Burman have to thread the needle on a circuit such as Imola. And what Angelo was able just to...
Richard, one sec.
Let's not beat around the bush here. 0.04 of a second is a very small amount of time. But the fact he was able to do that, despite not having that same level of experience of a Donoso, of a Longe, of a Burman, is super impressive. Very strong stuff from TRT. I'm expecting big things out of them. But let's not forget, the races where the points are. We talked about maybe not starting too far towards the front, giving yourself a great opportunity to get the DRS, get the toe, because he certainly's got his work cut out for him in a couple opening laps, especially the DRS opening now earlier. He's not got 3 laps run away. He's got 1. And when you've got a driver like Donoso, Longe, Burman behind you, they're going to make that incredibly difficult. But to run you through the qualifying order for the final time, we've got Angelo D'Ortenzio sitting on pole position. Brilliant stuff from the young TRT driver. Then Fabrizio Donoso, P2. Nicholas Longe, P3. Joined up with Barry Burman on the second row, making a Ferrari lockout for the second row. Joris Krozen, P5. Max Grosspoint, a P6. Ika Benea, exactly what Williams needed. A P7 qualifying result, looking to carry that through into the race. Lenny Pepinter, P8. Piotr Stachlik for McLaren in P9. Rounding out the top 10. Overall, I think Williams might be the ones to take that as a W.
Yeah, certainly. And I mean, it's quite sad to say Williams are going to be happy with P7 and P10, but that might be combined one of their best performances this season in the qualifying segment of the race. So we'll see what they can do. And I believe yet again we stay in the lobby, don't we? We don't leave. So what
Yes.
we'll do, guys, is we'll be back with you very shortly. We'll have a quick word from our sponsors over at GT Omega and SRC. Make sure to check them out because they're the guys who are here supporting us and supporting this championship.
Hello, chap. I've got an ice cream. Axel! 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 Yeah, Axel, mate, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm streaming, by the way.
Yeah.
He's like the McFlurry.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
And welcome back.
Are you somewhere that's weird or like dumb fries or like nuggets into it?
Not nuggets, but fries, yeah.
Oh no way, no, you're not being serious.
You just try it. Try it. Have you tried that?
What?
Have you ever tried that?
No,
Try it.
no.
But you can't say it's bad if you haven't tried it. Everyone that's tried it says it's good. It's unusual, yeah, I know it's unusual, but it's nice. It's already unexpected, nice.
Ice cream with
It's like a sweet, salty taste. Try it, I swear to God.
If I try that in French, I'm getting shot.
Nah, mate. I just had this from a freezer, right? And it's absolutely like solid.
Yeah, it's one of those where I don't think
I'm trying to get out.
Sure, we got a tier triple position before GTA 6.
Well,
That's crazy.
Angelo cooked.
Yeah, fact.
No, that kid's 13.
What?
He's the same age as when I started.
Now he's gonna be in esports.
He's correct.
We have to wait 3 years for esports.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's different. Like with me, I was on Xbox, so I wasn't really waiting. But this guy,
Wait, nobody
he's been on
like
PC
talk-
for 3 years.
You serious?
but at the same time, it is one of those where you'll see him on the calendar. Your first thought isn't, "Ew, I wish it was Catalunya." You know, it's one of those where you're.
I'm just doing a watch party. I was playing Elden Ring, Axel, and I raged.
Can get a good quality lap around there and hold off the rest of the
We're
match.
playing Elden Ring.
Mm. I raged quite
Why?
because I'm not raging today
Fair enough. How can you be raging
on Elden Ring.
Yeah.
It's like, mate, how can you say that? This is like one of the hardest games in the world to play. To beat, shall I say?
Some of them haven't mastered this at all because in Q2 we saw a gap of over 5 tenths. We never really see that before.
Did you see that clip with Nathan Richard in general?
Second day,
Yeah.
16, we never really
but-
saw
but-
that. It's got its difficulties, of course. The feature, certainly doesn't help. But then
Good
again,
did
that's
not
why he
find the
separates
world.
the best.
Nope.
Well, no. Is it the best from the greatest or the good from the greatest?
Chap, if any of you don't know Axel, get to know him.
Voice from a men, but I think that's
He's the greatest engineer of all time.
cancelable saying now.
Definitely
He's
not.
the
You
best
say
French
that with me,
engineer
I don't think people
in the
like
world.
very much. So-
Best engineer in the world.
I think the
No other French engineer is as good as Axel.
Fact.
No other engineer in the world, actually. Except from Ties. Ties is good.
Yeah, might as well.
But Axel's good.
there it is, boats. No, they're all boats.
Yeah, Axel, rate the tea.
Wet weather, you have to go
What's that?
The t-shirt. Wait, the t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see.
Is it good? Get that.
Oh yeah, insane, bro. Insane t-shirt.
It's cooking, man.
Very corporate.
Axel's our French guy. No, mate, he's Spanish. Oh, he actually is Spanish.
Yeah, I'm Spanish. I mean, I don't have Spanish papers, but
He's just born in every country.
no, I'm born in France.
Yeah, I still finished P6, by the way.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a free cent. Like, it was
Yeah.
either you get a position, or if you get a
Yeah, I
position,
might as well,
you
no,
get
like-
a position. So
Didn't matter anyway.
yeah, it didn't matter. I mean,
Certainly, and I mean, just looking through the
as long as it was not a 5-second penalty.
I think he stays where he qualified. I think. I mean, sorry, where he finished P6 or might have been a little bit back.
We dropped the ice cream on.
Penalty. Certainly
That.
not the way he would have wanted that Grand Prix to end. That was after the collision with, I think, Reece Linton headed down towards Ravage, and then Gabriel Contino got his penalty removed, so he gained a position into 12th place for the Veloci Academy, and Toga Hardy, fastest lap, and pole position was for Otis Lawrence. Well, he's not here this week, neither is Toga Hardy, so it'll be a brand new driver on pole, which is of course Angelo Hortensio, and it will be a different driver taking that fastest lap position, or that fastest lap point. So we'll see who manages to do that today, and of course with Race Clutch finishing 10th and 19th, they certainly don't want a result like that again. And then again, they've got Dr. Pinter, who certainly can fight to the top, and Reece Linton, of course,
Angelo got pole.
qualified last week, has had
The guy who literally just came out the room, mate. He's like 2, and he's getting pole.
Crazy, bro.
How old is he? 13, so he's born in 2011.
I saw
Shit.
someone say 14 in the chat. Yeah, 13, 14, same.
Like, so 2010, 2011, that's ridiculous, man.
Oh my god. Bro, I was already in like middle school at this time.
2011, holy.
I'm getting old.
Mate, the fact, right? You're under like 21.
Yeah.
I'm 16. And I hear someone born in 2011, like, holy shit, man. I was playing Halo on the 360 in 2011. No, in 3 years, to be fair. It's like 40 years, but...
Similar to McLaren, similar to Williams, but Aston and McLaren have been able to step it up to another level to continue the chase down. Tassim Racing, Darren was a really good shout.
I think that's bad, right? There's like year 7s in my school, right? I'm born in like 2012, 2013.
Let's not beat around the bush. They've got a stacked lineup. Very talented
That's
lineup.
ridiculous.
We've got former world champion in there as well. Davidson Itza. I mean, you know.
Bro, my brother is born in 2018 and he's going
2018.
yeah, and he's going into like the equivalent of middle school. However it's called.
Middle school. He's only 6 years old.
He's able to get
Wait,
back
no, elementary.
the last 2 races.
I mean, primary school.
Yeah, primary.
Time fights with
Yeah, not middle school.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, no, primary.
Turn up to bloody secondary school. Everyone's like 18 years old. I know a guy in this community born in 2012. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. That's ridiculous.
Bro,
Man,
he's born Vettel was
12
already
years
a
old.
triple world champion.
Yeah.
A dream come true, but we have made it towards.
I mean, wait. Oh, yeah, no. You're born just before Hamilton is becoming a one-time world champion, I would say.
Yeah.
Lobby restart, all of them get free opportunity to change their tyres, make sure they get as many compounds as we want. Nathan, quickly, what tyre strategy are you starting on? Are you starting on the mediums or the softs? Because let's be honest, the hard tyres. Okay, right, great choice. I feel like a couple of these drivers might start over towards the hard compound tyre, especially up towards the front, using the DRS and using the battery, pulling them along, carrying them along a little bit. Of course, it'll all help. Bear in mind, same time for softs. Yona, you've always got soft on, mate. But let's get this one cracking. Hopefully.
Actually, I swear I met you when I was 14.
Short run down into turn 1, but then
What?
real race.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I think I met you when I was 13, actually.
But
No, 14 was summer 22.
great start
Yeah.
I remember very well when I met you. I was doing Imola TT for WR submissions.
Was I? No, I swear
Yeah.
I met you when you was just partying with Piccolo.
Yeah, Piccolo and Becky, but I was doing Imola TT. Like.
Yeah. Race what's up. See what going. They could be about to win this race.
No, Fab's gonna win.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Fab. Fab has so much experience that you just know what to do. Angelo's just came out of the room, so. That could be gaining position. Get this quality up.
Heading into the total headed before rummaging all the way up here before approaching Aquaman Arani at a very rapid rate and knots, and this is exactly what we're talking about. It's so close. All these drivers are battling tooth and nail for position, trying to keep within the DRS as well. That's going to be their main goal. They're not going to be.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way hard medium's working on here, man.
So critical around here, but it was a very lovely start. As Crypton's put in chat, I completely agree. Everyone's kept that relatively clean.
Oh, did he be 13? What did he do in quali?
He did 13-3 Q2. But he only started practicing like 4 hours ago, apparently.
Yeah. Not happening.
Certainly will drop back on the opening couple of laps, but someone not looking to drop back here is Nicholas Longay, looking for a possible move into turn number 2 technically on the Mac of Donoso, but backed off at the last second, hasn't quite got the speed.
We can get some good points from Red Bull today anyway.
Yeah.
Liam's last. Duncan, Declan is P13. Yosh just needs a cook. You get loads of points in this anyway, so. Oh, Declan's also in position to resign Leo. Oh, wallahi. If he gets beat by Reese, I'm gonna wind him up.
Yost is winning this race.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, people on the hards, I genuinely think they're finished, man. They're just gonna lose all the track position. Unless you're last. I mean, unless you're last position, that's fine. You might as well just go hard position, hard tires. Just massive overcut and then box, yeah. Massive overcut, just try and get past people. But it's so hard to overtake around you.
It's ridiculously strong, and it might be a prime example of exactly what we're going to see here. Let's not forget, the slipstream can get magnified by staying behind. You'll get the bonus added effect of being in the
Now Fab's in P1. We'll let him cook.
Of extra positions. Nicholas Longay not interested though. He's saving his battery. Martinoso decided, okay, I'm going to burn a bit of my battery. Hopefully Angelo isn't going to be as quick a race pace as he was qualifying, and try and have a little bit of a buffer. Try and get himself away from the rest of the toes. Leo Lundgren's again proving he's not the greatest in qualifying, but he certainly can be called one of the best when it comes to race pace, racecraft, moving himself up into P11 with a cheeky move. And then once again,
I can show you Sports Drivers POVs right now.
This race. I can't say
is there anyone else streaming now?
Remember, guys, not to go onto the white line. Pretty much, if you go into the white line, you can get yourself a warning and easily gain yourself a penalty. That is something that the drivers have got to be wary of, especially through the next 29 laps.
The guy on the bottom right doesn't have
any cars having a big
face camera in terms of the map.
Of the Variante Alta and heading down towards the two rivets to see what moves can be made next. Heading in towards the final couple of corners, we'll have the DRS open yet again as we begin lap 4.
I wish everyone streamed though.
Donoso, who leads for Aston Martin ahead of TRT's Angelo D'Ortenzio and Nicholas Longay on the charge.
Wait, is Nelson Portuguese?
D'Ortenzio takes the lead of the Grand Prix ahead of Nicholas Longay, now ahead of Fabrizio.
If he is, why is he got a Barca shirt on?
Joris Krozen looking hungry to get past the back of Max Grosboider, but with the track being quite thin, the DRS really disabling any sort of movement.
Hey, Fab just lost 2 positions.
Big of a train it is. He's just stuck in P6 behind Max for now and can't really get an opportunity just yet to make a move.
But let's remember, that is a feature. That was perfectly intended to make it nigh impossible to try and get an overtake. But with that being said, Barry Burman, because
I'm betting all of them. Mattis, didn't you get gapped like a minute by F5 drivers?
yes, they've not been fighting tooth and nail, but they've been swapping positions.
use his
Someone's had to
whistles.
lift somewhere to make sure they fall back into the racing line.
He's
Gives
not
Barry
cooking.
Burman a great opportunity to save battery and close up on Donoso.
Same
on
Matex did use.
Dortenzio. They'll be able to just try and work a little bit more magic. This is where Ferrari really excel, push themselves up towards that next level, where their teamwork is it's almost perfect. If not, it is perfect. The majority of the time, you can sit there
Angelo
and
about to lose
criticise
2
whenever you
positions.
want. But one thing you cannot criticise is how effectively these two drivers work together.
He might
on
even
such a
lose
regular
3
basis,
positions.
Whether it's in F1 sim racing,
Rocket
whether it's in
Road.
just
Does
a
Barry
normal
get
PSGL
past?
race, or whether it's in E series.
Oh my god,
they
what am
know
I seeing?
How to make the most out of their work. As you can see here, once again, picking up the slipstream, Barry Burman.
Oh, no.
This gives Barry an opportunity to try and squeeze it on the inside.
Fabrice the locker on the outside.
Games they're willing to play, and he said,
He's
"Come
the
on, then,
goat.
bring it on. I'm more than happy to try
The
and go for
goat.
this." Dortenzio on the slightly more tentative side, not looking to try and get involved too much with the battling between the Ferraris. He wants to sit back. He wants to just somewhat nurture.
Ruben's in
this
a decent
P4.
position.
He's not looking to try and send it up the inside of Barry. He's
Yeah.
not looking to try and battle it out
Finally,
too hard
maybe some big
with these
points for
drivers,
Williams.
knowing that when he comes back round to turn 2, he's got the run. He's got that optimal
Yeah,
position
he's flying.
to try and make a jump. He's just got to prep his battery
He's
to
cooking.
do so.
Of course, as just on board there with Pedronio losing the position out to Daniele Parodi, or at least was looking to make a move on Daniele Parodi. He's in P10 at the moment for the Williams team. Looking strong so far, the leader on the hard tyres as we head our way into the Variante Alta once again on lap 5 of 32. Of course, with the track being quite short, there's many laps. Normally, most tracks you get about 26, 27 laps around here. You head into the 30s as we head our way down to the final couple of corners further back there. Declan Barrett looking to make some moves, looking to get ahead here of Nelson Alves. A Red Bull versus a TES here for 13th place. We'll see if Declan can find the move, but not quite got the exit he would have liked, and will stay in that position as we do see yet again Donoso take the lead of the Grand Prix ahead of Nicholas
Probably
Holgate
gonna try and
in
double
second
overtake.
place further back there. Crozen looking
just
for a
not.
move once again on the back of Max Grospointner, but just can't quite get himself alongside to make that move. But Max now looking to charge and make a move ahead of Angelo as we head our way into the Villeneuve chicane. Angelo here, even though he's dropped down to P4, he's still in a good position because anything can happen in the next 20 or so laps.
Absolutely, and as well, you've got to consider points are points as we do see Ruben Drano looking to try and make a move on Parodi on the hard compound tyre. Again, maybe not just having a regret just right now, but given, you know, maybe 1 or 2 extra laps, those hard tyres are
Liam
going to
Barnell
start coming
cooking.
into that working window. Where
Mathix,
they
that's
might
why
be
you only
a
know
little bit
Liam
quicker,
Barnell
if
from
not
Yano.
equal with the mediums, and that's when we're going to be able to see the likes of Ruben Pedrano, Nelson
Why you not
Alves,
racing,
Icabino be able to try and make a charge back up. Because we know how
Don't really
talented
want
they
to.
are. Icabino is a
I don't
prime
wanna
example
watch-
of
I
that.
don't wanna
His
race
teammate got
E-Series
squeezed out
too
onto the
much.
grass, lost 8 positions from where he started this
No,
race.
Matix, I'm
He
not
knows what
wrong
he's
though.
capable of. He knows he's back
Oh,
up towards that top
Josh.
10 to close back up. Yes, what's happening?
I'd like to thank whoever gave the raid because we've now got over 400 viewers on Twitch. So
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, what a legendary person. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
but
who
Matex,
was.
you only know
Person,
that because I
people all
told
come
you
to-
like it.
Oh, from Red
I
Bull.
told you it.
Hmm,
so we
Josh.
Oh,
can-
cheek. Listen, don't throw me under the bus here. Just because I work with him doesn't mean it was my
Don't big
choice. But overall, welcome everyone. Unfortunately, Yano's not here. He can't be in 3 places at once, despite being on a red line, a Red Bull stream earlier. But we do have Liam Parnell, Declan Barrett,
Yes.
representing the Oracle Red Bull Racing sim racing team, as well as many other talented drivers here. We've got the Ferraris.
Did
Donoso
Yano raid them?
losing a position out to Longave there. Barry Burman, both from representing the Ferrari outfit.
Or
Donoso
did Red Bull
representing
raid
Aston Martin.
PSGL?
Again, it's one of those things. It is a team championship for those of you who might not be aware, but at the same time, you've got to consider it could be a little bit of a cheeky opportunity here for Ferrari to be able to work together effectively, secure a 1-2 before the pit stops even come about. And then at that point, they'll be looking to try and sail off into the distance, similar to what they've done previously a couple seasons ago, even last season, to be able to get themselves that brilliant opportunity to score the maximum amount of points.
Certainly, as we just have a little look here at Pedronio, looking to make a move against Parodi again. These two have had a right battle going through
Those
the
odds are
first
quick.
7 laps of the Grand Prix, and still no move can be made here by Ruben. But I feel like giving a couple
Those
of
odds
laps
seem
now,
good.
as we do
Piotr's
see
boxing.
already. That's a really early pit stop here for
McLaren
one of the
already
medium
boxing,
runners,
one
as
of the
we do
drivers.
see Donoso take the lead once again. But Ruben, give it a couple of laps now. He'll be really strong on these hard tyres. Around lap 7, lap 8, I expect the mediums to drop off. And so far, it's looking like they're looking to hit that zone as we do see Ruben.
I think
head
Ruben
up
may have
into
actually
P8
just
now
cooked
ahead
this right.
of Parodi and looking
If
on
he
the
just
back
goes
of
so long
of
in those
the race
hards,
coach of
boxes and
Lennon
mediums.
Pinter. And And so far, they're running
Jonas
P8
said
and
the
P14.
medium, the hards are
I'm not
faster
sure
on
what
lap 3.
happened to Ika. Did he have an incident on the first lap? Because he was up in, I think, P7 at the
it's-
start, wasn't
yeah,
he?
he had that
Just
horrible
like,
start where
Roaring.
he was put side by side with Ruben Pedreno. Pedreno squeezed him coming out of the...
Actually, to be
Villeneuve
fair, I think
chicane
at Bahrain, I
into
swear to
the
God, the
gravel, and of
mediums
course,
are
you get a bit of gravel on your
literally
tyres. Your tyres
slower
aren't
than the
gonna be optimal
softs.
window, are they?
At
They're
the,
gonna
like the,
fall away. They're not gonna
slower than the
be
hards, sorry, at the
perfectly
first lap.
able to give you that level of grip you're looking for, you desire.
It is
So he ended up
bad.
losing a couple of
Such a
positions
bad
heading out of
tyre run.
Toaster, and then he couldn't get the traction down exactly as he wanted. And then at that point, you're very much a bit of a sitting duck. But as someone who isn't a sitting duck at the moment, Ruben Pedreno, he's absolutely sending it on this hard compound tyre. I think this might be the very crossover point we were thinking about earlier, Nathan, where those hards, quicker than the mediums, now this is where Ruby gets to flex those muscles and show the reason why Williams are a legacy team, the reason why they deserve to be higher up in the standings. More of the medium runners diving into the pits. They're feeling their tyres coming to an end. And Pedreno picks up a DRS. He's flying at the moment, fastest lap, and it won't be a very long amount of time before we could potentially see him looking to try and scrap it up there with Joris Krozen, Angelo Dorotencio, and maybe even Fabrizio Genoso and the two Ferrari boys up at the front of this pack, as they have secured the 1-2. Now they'll be looking to keep their heads down and hold formation. There won't be any papaya orders or McLaren bullshit, because these two know exactly what they're doing.
Certainly, as we did see recently.
Commentator just said
P7
bullshit.
Ahead of Leo Lund. So looking to push forward here is the race clutch of Linton, as we do see, of course, Lenny Pinto, Max Grosspunner, and Daniel Parodi head into the pits.
I've never heard a
Piotr
commentator swear in
Ricardo head
PSGL.
into the pits. So those guys will be looking
Papaya
to try and
bullshit.
filter themselves into the battle, as we do see Angelo looking for a move here on
Oh,
Fab, as
that's
he made a
funny.
big mistake heading out of the Aqua Minerale
Oh,
section,
none of that
and now he's looking to
papaya
bring the
or
pressure
the
here from the
bullshit.
TRT as we head our way down to the Tour of Atzers once again. We'll see what happens now with Joris closing in as well here for
funny.
R8G, and we'll
Man's
see
getting kicked
if
out of
any these top
PSGL.
guys pit, of course, the two Ferraris, even though they won't share the same pit box, they're not allowed to pit on the same lap, as we see.
What?
Nicholas Longate pits and Barberman stays out. As we do
Is
see
that a
Angelo
thing in
and
PSGL?
Joris also head into the pits. So the
You
top
can't box on the
three,
same lap?
Roman Donoso Pedronio, as we
guess
head
so.
down
Oh
to
my
turn
God.
number
It's a
2
bit like a
once
bit
again.
realistic.
And Ruben
I guess.
might be
Yeah.
onto something here with his hard strategies. We do see Nelson Alves there look for a move ahead of Leo Lund, but as we head into turn 2, not quite alongside to make that move happen as we head our way into the Villeneuve chicane once again.
And I just read what Yona Martin's put in chat slightly earlier. Apparently, the hard tyres are quicker after the third lap around here. Okay, right. It's not a bug, it's a feature. The hard tyres are intended to be that strong with the mediums that week to make sure you get some soft, hard compound tyre running. But mediums last a little bit longer, give you a little bit of extra grip. We know the soft tyres fall away massively, but given all of this, and there's a certain scenario that a couple of drivers have found themselves in, Lenny getting a bit of an undercut right up behind Nicholas Longay. This is what Race Clutch need, of course, formerly partnered with Alpine. Now they're free birds. They're able to do whatever they want. They have no obligations. They don't have to think about consequences in F1 sim racing. You know, a bit of a I'll rub your back if you rub mine. Lenny Papinta here, if he wants
Oh,
to, he
Nico
can
is
try and
trying to
fully
hold
send it on
up,
Nicholas Longay and potentially try and ruin
Lenny.
his entire Ferrari strategy.
But look what
Which-
Nico's
But is
Yeah,
that,
so-
why is he
slowing
doing
them
that?
down.
Because he's going to
No,
get the
but
low
so-
taken.
That's going to put himself
so
in a
Barry
bad
don't
position,
get
though,
formed.
because-
Yeah,
And
Of
look
course,
at
let's
Barry.
not forget,
I
Ross
guess.
Linton's still up there.
Now they're boxing Fab as well,
Barrett
which is
also
good.
out there on that medium compound tyre. They might be able to try and get an overcut working depending on how
They're
much
just trying to make
everyone is
extra
slowing
cash.
down. Fabrizio Genoso diving into the pits here as well. We
Facts.
should be expecting to see Fab and Barry come out in the lead because Nico has took this team-orientated approach to back everyone up a little bit. Mate, you're making a lot of sounds, and I can see why everyone... boys, behave, please. Let's not forget, there's points for every position here. It's not worth squabbling. It's not worth fighting to the death. You're all still fighting the
Fab
guys
lost
who
a
are
few
in pit.
positions.
Let's keep order. Let's
Are you
focus.
going back anyway?
Wait until you make your pit stops, then we can have those free wide moments.
Nico always boxes first to the undercut, doesn't he? And buys always overcut.
Yes.
Look how bad Red Bull.
Always the same
Look
shot,
how
isn't it?
bad the position that Red Bull are in, though. They're now last.
Don't
I mean,
remind
it's
me.
Trying to
different
have
than
a
the other
pit.
ways like
They're currently
France.
P19, P20 if you think about it. When they pit, they'll come out last. So, Red Bull, oh, as we have our
Yost,
first penalty, and that will go to Aston Martin.
R.I.P.
One
Buzzer.
of the championship protagonists sitting in fourth
Good issue.
have got a penalty. That is not what they want.
Yost getting kicked from Aston Martin announcement.
Not, I wouldn't even say it's on the driver.
Why does
because of how
Marcel
we
Biega have
really
the
know
exact same
how
livery
good
as the Red Bull
track limits
guys?
are around here, as we see he could go up into third.
Yeah, the creative track.
Maybe
limits.
he's in
They've
there
done the
with
white
the-
lines. Them thought, right,
He's
we'll
in
put it a
TS.
little bit inside the white lines just to scare everyone.
No
We are
shit.
seeing
TS
Ross
is a red
not let
team.
that affect his confidence.
Why are they
He's still
using
with the
blue?
moves, he's still open with DRS. He's still burning the
Oh,
batteries
dear.
to try and grab everything possible. understanding that it's not just a race for him, it's a race where he's trying to maximise points for the team. He's looking out, he's watching, he'll know where Fabrizio is. He'll know Fabrizio's lost out a couple positions due to an undercut to the likes of Lenny and Max. It'll be an opportunity for Yost to be able to go, right, okay, I'm not going to be the most helpful back here. I won't be able to directly aid Fabrizio. I won't be able to.
As long as
work
Lenny
some
holds
wonders
track
at his
position, you
team
can get him.
miracle, like what Ferrari are able to do.
Hello,
But I
Michelle.
could still bring home a solid amount of points as long as I keep my head down and keep pushing. But that DRS has been broken between Yost and Nelson, so it wouldn't surprise me if we see Yost calling it in a little bit.
I'm
earlier.
22 beers
Absolutely
deep and I
looking to go
feel
for a chief
sober.
Stop if he's feeling very brave. But at the end of the
Makes
day,
it
it's
bother.
not feasible. It's not realistic. He's going to have to keep his head down.
Michelle, what's wrong with you, mate?
To try and catch back up, and that's going to be so difficult to do
25.
while defending off the likes of a Marcel Biega, a Philip Perejneda, a Reece Linton, and a Liam Parnell behind you, because they are no
What did you say?
mean feet behind you.
Yeah,
They will
Richard's
push you
on
until you're
25,
absolute
22
limits.
beers.
They certainly will, and I mean, if you remember back 5 rounds ago in Kota,
Up the
the
cap.
top 3 is the same. The two
I don't
Ferraris
believe
are
that.
Nico and Barry,
Yeah,
and then if
it's
Pete
like
in third, we've got a
11
running battle
liters
yet
of
again
beers,
for the lead of the
Yeah,
Grand Prix
I know,
between
yeah,
those
I know.
spots.
He's not drinking
Can't
that
count
much.
out
You
all the
can
guys
li-
that are yet to
yeah,
pit,
yeah,
and
stop
the
the
ones who are
camera.
also looking to catch up after they pitted here.
He's such a
As we
liar,
see
honestly.
Fabrizio Donoso in a superb
There's no way
position,
he's
of course,
doing
in,
that. I don't believe that.
Nicolas Longue holding
It's
everyone up.
physically
everyone up. He
impossible
was
to
able
drink
pit
11 liters.
and not
bro.
lose
Yeah.
time on that overcut. He knows
If you drink 11 litres of water, right,
You
then
die.
you're literally
Even if
dying.
it's- even liters of water,
People
you
have,
die.
yeah, people die from drinking over like 5.
and his type of performance to battle with those ahead of him, of course, further behind as well. Like
Unless they're
Sonia
doing some
also
sport or something.
making his pit stop. But the issue is that train of Benzoni down has dropped over a second to the rest of the field. So RHG are
Rishan,
certainly
what?
not in the best
You have
position.
not
We
had
do
22
see
beers, I don't believe that.
Donoso look for a move on Gross Point. They're heading into Tosa, and no move can be made, and they've lost.
I'm
time
sorry,
to the
Rishan,
train.
that's not true.
Absolutely, and I'll be completely
Stop the
transparent
cab.
with everyone. Tyres are one thing,
That's so not true.
but having the wherewithal to
Yeah, mate,
get
you
them
can't even
to
drink
having
11
that
litres of
battery
water.
management,
Imagine drinking
DRS
11
management,
litres of
that
the
can
alcohol.
be so crucial to make sure that you're able to
It's like a
use that
completely
tyre
different
advantage
thing.
to the maximum. And that's
I
something
started
that
at
we know
12, equivalent
Fabrizio
of
has done in
22
the
beers.
past. We've seen him time and time again be able to
What?
execute
English, please.
in unfavourable positions to get himself slightly further ahead into a better opportunity. But it very much feels like it's going to be one of those
No, but
things where
Rishan,
he's also got
how are
drivers
you
ahead of
like
him who are
speaking
very
in
well
this Twitch
versed,
chat
very
normally?
experienced in F1 sim racing, very well experienced in league racing.
22
Doesn't stand back
beers.
To a perfect team. Max Grosspoint, Lenny Papinta, they're not going to be easy to get past. And then, of course, you're in a 2v1 against Ferrari, unless you decide to try and work with one
He
of your
drank
teammates
3k
around
calories
you.
apparently.
It could be a very, very difficult race for the remainder of these guys, as we are seeing some phenomenal ding-dong battles
fastest
along
guy,
the way.
like-
Oh my god,
So they're getting
Fab's
pushed
just
out
been
a little bit.
killed.
And now looking
What was
vulnerable.
that? I
There's
just
a
saw
touch like
lightning.
He's going to be looking to try and put it up the inside of a Villeneuve chicane. A very brave move from the McLaren Shadow driver. Getting squeezed out just a little bit there. And that gives a window of opportunity for other
Why
TRT
is
drivers
Max
to dance it around the outside. of
I'll
Tosha. It's
join
very
in
brave. It's
like
very
20 minutes if
bold.
you don't
No
want- yeah.
wheel locking whatsoever. He's burning the battery. Is he going to be able to swing it
No,
around
we
the
don't want you.
outside? Is he going to do a Pierre Gasly?
Oh,
No, he's not had enough grip on
Oh,
those
here we
tyres,
go.
not yet those hard tyres.
Danny Prodi
Not
and
looking to
Piotr, and he
offer
just
the
did a me and
most
Thomas
at
had.
this moment in time, but
Imola.
we will have to remember they will last so much longer. That's the reason why the drivers were able to make a stop so early.
I don't
They
believe
last
you,
forever.
Rishan.
They're so consistent, and they are overall probably the best tyre to be on for the race pace.
They certainly are, as we see there, Marcel Biega making a move ahead of Nordijk and Alves making a move ahead of Baena. Here, near the top of the grid, of course, those guys still have to pit the top 7 yet to make their pit stops, and of course there is one mandatory pit stop to make onto a different compound, so they've got to do it when the time is right, and probably we'll see them pit for a set of the mediums shortly, as we do see Nicholas
Why is
Holgate
Declan Love
lead on
such
the
a
Grand Prix, headed
big,
by Burmand and Papinta in
a big
third.
overcome
Grosspoint
on
there,
hards?
looking to battle with Angelo D'Ortenzio, who's still having a
I mean,
decent
why not?
race, along with his pole position from
Yeah, to
earlier
be fair,
on
why
this
not?
What
evening,
else you
still
could do?
looking to
Might
try
as well.
and fight for a podium or
But
a
they're
victory,
just
of course.
DRSing though, like
think-
they're just.
Amos did
Yeah.
remind me in the chat that they did have
Is
a
he even
P2
gaining?
quali in Monaco, but I don't think they got a podium
I can't
there
even tell
either,
if he's
so
gaining.
this could be one of their first podiums here in E-Series, and maybe one of
Wallahi,
their
man.
first in competitive F1 sim racing. I
Wallahi,
don't think TRT operate many at many places. Oh, that's a big collision there.
What?
We'll see Leon under Ricardo Benzoni clicked onto it at the right time, and both of them were
I
sideways
think I've
heading
seen
out of Kurosawa.
Leoland.
Absolutely huge
Would
moment
really
there.
die.
You've got to consider Ricardo Benzoni. What a race he's having. He's moved a fair few positions in the order thanks to being able to dive into the pits for an undercut. REG have certainly cooked something up on the strategy side. Just whether it's going to be raw, perfectly cooked, or slightly overcooked, we'll have to wait and see towards the end of the race for that one, because we still have many drivers out there who started on the hard compound tyre, trying to eke out for as long as possible. But you've got to consider the drivers behind, the likes of Nicholas Longe, Barry Burman, Lenny Papinta, they're catching at a rate of knots. They will
what am I seeing?
eventually end up taking back the race leaders. We will see
Oh, what am I seeing?
dancing around
Oh
the
my God, what am I
outside,
seeing?
grabbing a cheeky move there on Nicholas Longe, but I feel like
Some
that might be the
interesting
wrong
things I'm
Ferrari
seeing.
driver you wanted to try and overtake there, because Barry, of course, has the fresher tyres, presumably would have a little bit more battery from pitting a little bit later. Is that perhaps a little bit of a blunder from Lenny to go for that overtake?
Yeah,
Or do you
bro,
feel
Declan's
like he
losing
had to
time.
make it to disrupt this Ferrari, you know, 1-2
No, they were like 2.1.
scenario where it can work in
Yeah,
their
because Leo
favour
died
and
in front
be
of him,
able
that's
to
why.
pull away and start to establish a level of dominance towards the latter end of this race. Because for me, it's very...
Just
I don't
DRS,
feel
that's
like
why.
it was a bad
DRS is
move,
just
but
too
at the same
powerful.
time, I don't think it was the perfect opportunity to make the move.
I think Declan will get it
of the
though.
laps,
As soon as they hit
drop
drop
back
off,
behind again if he
again.
wants to. You know, we've only just hit the halfway point in the Grand Prix.
I think
So I don't
Yoris
think
has
it's
just
that
died.
critical what he does at this specific point. I think it's just about, you know, trying to eliminate other people trying to overtake you. As we did see Angela
Well,
have a massive run down
Ruben
towards
and
turn
like all the
2.
hard runners are
And
all
of
just
course,
going to
Lenny
go
was
as
more
long as they
eager to
can.
make that overtake into turn 2 to limit Angelo's opportunities. We do see yet again Donoso closing back into the front train. Was over 8 tenths back earlier on. He's now easily within a couple of tenths of Matt's Grosspointer here, looking to try and get a top 5 here for Aston, but actually just decides to back off. He isn't bothered about making that move into turn 2. As we see the drivers lift very early.
Yeah, Rishan is going to be
the
dead tomorrow if he's on
Sombrero
22 beers.
chicane. And of course, the top 3 still sits as Barry Burman, Lenny Papinta, and
I just don't
Nicholas
believe that
Longe.
at all.
Angelo D'Ortenzio P4 for
Too
TRT,
many
looking to get their
nuts.
best
22 beers,
season.
man.
We do
11
see
litres or
Donoso
so.
looking to also make a decent move ahead.
I wouldn't say it's
of
11
Matt's
litres though.
Grosspointer, but what was
Depends
it
how big the
before?
beer is.
Very difficult in these conditions to make moves, especially
If it's like 10 C's,
the
like
Imola circuit. Further back as well, we've seen the
like
likes of
0.1 liters
Benzoni
beer,
and
you
Lund
can
now
drink
easily
22, but-
get themselves
Yeah.
back into that leading train, so they're not luckily for those having to try and fight and push even harder and burning those tyres to catch back up. They're in that train now and can just cruise along and take those moves when the opportunity arises.
It's
But
not 11 litres, it'd
starting
be
to think here, while those
1.1.
in the top 7 are staying out so late
Actually,
because
yeah,
it's,
it'd be
you know, they're looking
2.2 litres.
possibly if
It's
isn't it easy to
0.1.
stay out
But I doubt it'd be-
Yeah, yeah, I know, but
It'd be like, it'd probably be like
quite a lot
300
I need to buy.
millilitres, 400
It's not to be a
millilitres,
viable
500
option.
millilitres or so.
I mean, it would be
Yeah,
certainly
500
something
milliliters
running
is a
through my
pint,
head,
so like
trying
Yeah.
to
times
somewhat
500 is-
understand.
Yeah,
the
actually,
right,
it could
okay,
be
there's a
11
potential
litres.
there. But you've got to
Could be
consider
11
as well, the
litres.
longer they stay out, the worse the the hard compound tyres of the rest of the field will
Jesus
get
Christ, man.
over the course of a race. So if we're able to get a bigger advantage by lasting a little bit longer, then going on to the mediums, their tyre differential
Who's
will
gonna
be able
follow
to try and catch them
forever?
back up towards a pack. Maybe not the front pack, but
Why
certainly
is
a
Yoris
pack
dropped behind
where they'll be
Declan,
able
by
to
the way?
reach the DRS, save a bit more battery, and then deploy and start pushing a
I have
little bit
no
further
idea
on
what
during the
they're doing.
remainder of this race. But you do have to
They
feel for the
stupid
likes
man.
of Liam Parnell, who's out there without any DRS, and you can say the same. Reese Linton, he's out there, no DRS, no battery. He's not getting a free pull along down the straight. And Ruben Pedreno, who's sticking it out there, he's broke the DRS to Nelson Alvarez, but there's really nowhere else he can go. He's only going as fast as the car will allow him. He doesn't have any benefit of slipstream, doesn't have any sort of benefit to really be able to try and grab anything else from. It's unfortunate, but it is just one of those things, as once again we are getting a shout out. We've got to give it to Red Bull Sim Racing. Thank you very much, guys. I'll make sure I'll thank Blake, Yano and Freddie later on, because there is an awful lot of stuff happening in this race at the moment. It's one you can't really take your eyes off anywhere, can you?
Certainly not. It's a brilliant race so far, as we do see Donoso closing here to make a move ahead of Grosspoint.
Come on,
Looking
Fab.
to make that move this time is the Aston Martin, as also we can see Longe and Hortenzio looking to make moves further ahead. It's all jostling for position down to turn number 2, and it'll be Barry who has that lead. Nicholas into second, Pintone goes to net third, and Angelo stays in that position where he's in. Also, Donoso couldn't find the move, so he's still
I think
stuck
Fab's
down
just
in net
pushing him
P6
to
at
use his
the moment.
battery.
But of course, all those guys still staying out. Liam Parnell, unfortunately, not on the pace that well at the moment. He's nearly 6 seconds off the main train, so he's only 4 seconds off the people who need to pit. Now, do you think maybe he can help the Red Bull team here by holding a few people up?
No, I feel like he would have to hold a lot of people up, and I feel like that would take an absolute miracle. But we'll let him off, of course. Liam, he's one of the community's favourites. He's almost there for every single race. He's really friendly. If anyone gets the opportunity to talk to him, I'd highly encourage it because he's a top quality bloke. Not just saying that because I work with him.
Both
He is
Aston
a
Martins.
Oh no, okay. Fab.
Oh, fab.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
Head
Okay.
down, keep it going. We'll let we'll let Liam off because it was his birthday
No,
yesterday.
deal.
But at the same time, Fab. Unfortunate.
I've got a pen,
He's
by
just
the
got
way.
to not let it affect his mental because at the moment he's still stood behind Max Crosspointer, and we've seen Max already this race. He's had a defensive masterclass. He's not let anyone get past him without a little bit of a trade-off. Whether that's him slipping behind, make sure he's able to recharge his batteries to go back on the offensive. It's one of those.
Yeah, like those
he's
mediums are
waiting
going to be
patiently
faster
his
for the entire race
opportunity,
now.
But is he waiting too patiently?
Yeah,
That's
but
the
they're like
Question, yeah.
15
Well,
seconds
that's the same
behind.
thing.
Yeah.
We're thinking the same. That is
But,
certainly the question. That
like,
many drivers will also be thinking of
they're
when they
like
need to
10
make their
laps
moves, as we have
10
12
laps
to go
over.
in the Imola Grand Prix, and so far Ferrari are looking to take a double podium.
10 lap
RAG
all the hards
not
versus
looking
brand
strong
new
here at
fresh
all,
mediums.
currently P16 and P18 Red Bull, P17
He's
and
gonna be
Liam
like
come out
3 seconds
20th,
quicker.
So they're not also looking that strong. So Ferrari, I think, might lead the championship after this round, but I think Racecourse are also in a position to maybe jump ahead of Red Bull here, or at least be within, what, 5 points, I think, because the gap's only
Ruben got 10
31
seconds in
points between
pits.
the two. As Ruben gets a... Oh, when Williams have ruined what could have been a brilliant race. A 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits. And remember, last game it was 5, but on this game, F1 have doubled it and made it 10 to make it even more harmful.
And you
Big shame for
consider-
Williams.
Oh, you consider as well that lap one battle both the Williams drivers had. There was no Williams team orders. They were free to battle. They battled hard. Ika got pushed off the track, lost a lot of time, lost a lot of positions. Rubens picked up this penalty. It's just a bit of salt in the wounds that the Williams team really didn't need. Currently sitting at the bottom of the championship. They'll be looking to try and see some form of silver lining here. Very unfortunate for them. Positive side, they're at least together on track, where they'll hopefully be able to work together now as a cohesive unit to move themselves ahead of Reese Linton, up towards Eklund Barrett, and then try and get into the mix on those medium compound tyres. That's what they need to do in order to try and find any form of silver lining out of a similar race, because so far it has been a travesty. Williams Esports, I'm sorry if you're watching, but it just has been.
Yeah, it's not been at
Unlucky.
good at all here for Williams. Of course, qualifying went well, but you know, when a team gets good in qualifying, sometimes they end up doing poor in the race, and that's happened here for Williams. A big shame, and not all issues.
That was
have been
Liam
caused by
Parnell 8
themselves
seconds
either, as
off.
Joost Noordijk and Marcel Biega make their
Marcel.
pit stops now. Off of the hard tyres, they'll go into a set of the mediums, I believe, to take those to the end
Was Liam cooked
of
up?
the Grand Prix as we head our way down to turn number 2. And this will be Angelo having to defend, sorry,
Bro
from
should become
Fabrizio
an
De Novo. So
engineer.
I'm trying to see who's who with all the
Think it would be
people
better.
pitting and getting in the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, Angelo
For
is
engineer mid-race.
under pressure from Fabrizio as we head into turn number 2.
He's
And Barry
engineering
also
himself.
looking to close in yet again on the back of Lenny Pinto to put Ferrari.
It's like, what's the ERS, Liam? Yeah, my ERS is,
Brody looking to battle here with Grossputner in towards the Villeneuve chicane in a bit of contact, and Brody can't find the move at all. Max
Oh, Fab
defends
got
heavily,
past
and he will not let that TRT through.
Max.
TRT
Oh, he's got to
currently
try and break the
on for a
DRS, yeah.
P5 and P7 because
You
of
know I get
penalties.
killed by Max.
That's a
Verstappen
decent
yesterday.
point.
Yeah,
score
no,
for
he
Max,
says-
isn't it?
very,
I think the
very,
best
very
this
good.
season.
Did he straight line you?
Yes, it would be. It would be absolutely
No, he just-
phenomenal. Of course, P3 around Monaco.
End it,
Very
then
good race for them. But
act
this will
like
just be
I
another
don't
little
exist
boost
on
of
the
confidence
outside.
they need. Of course, new engineering
It's
sliding
typical,
over
though,
the
innit?
community team. They're looking to try and elevate themselves.
Average
back
Max
to the
Verstappen
point
move.
are at risk of falling away from the DRS. But for those Red Bull fans who came over,
A
from the
minus
Red Bull
5
Sim
brake
Racing
bias
channel,
and the thing
Liam
just
Pardell is
doesn't-
currently leading this race. Not because he's not pit.
Oh, Carlo
It's
Benzini
pure
got
pace, I absolutely
pen.
promise you. But unfortunately,
He
will
got a
have to make
pin,
the pit
pin,
stop.
pin.
But he's doing it loud and proud. He's going for another lap. He's taking the mantle, bless him. But in the meantime, we do have that Ferrari P2, P4. It's looming. They're lurking. They're waiting for Lenny to make any form of mistake to try and get the jump on him. Same as the rest of the field, you could say, behind. Because if any mistake happens whatsoever, Piotr Stachulek, Daniele Brody, Max Grosspointer, Fabrizio Tonoso, Angelo Dorotenzio, they're there to make the most of those opportunities, and they'll certainly be looking to do so towards the final 9 laps of this race.
They certainly are, as yet again we see Lenny in between the two Ferraris as Reese Linton gets a penalty now. That makes it
4 with track limits penalties and 1 with
I don't know
a
why
speeding
the
lane
Red Bull
penalty.
guys should
So,
undercutting
quarter
on
of
the
the
heart
grid
on the
now with a
mediums.
penalty on the board.
Overcutting on
Certainly
mediums.
not what you would have wanted. What can Ruben do here? Looking to make him move ahead of Yoris Kroos, and Yoris
That was
also
weird.
not had the best race at all. Remember, started P5, pitted early.
Liam was going
not
so long
worked
on
at
those
all for
halves,
him as
Jesus.
Piot also gets a penalty. But now, Josh, we've had 23 laps. The drivers have built up 1 or 2 warnings. This is where the penalties fly out. Because this is where you're getting your 3rd warning, your 4th warning, and we'll probably see a few more before the end of this Grand Prix, and that can definitely change the complexion of this race. For example, Brody can get 2 positions from this, as he went for a move, possibly towards the final corner, but couldn't get himself ahead of Piot.
Yeah, and then also as well, we consider, what if a Ferrari car picks up a penalty? All of a sudden, that teamwork to try and get a 1-2 turns into teamwork to try and secure just a race win. With that being said, Liam Fincher's got other opinions. He's looking to try and make a double overtake, but unfortunately ends up just getting swapped because of the double slipstream behind that Barry was able to pick up. He's still able to get ahead of Longabo, which retains him into P2. Giving Ferraris a great opportunity to have a little switcheroo, P1 to P3 and P3 to P1, without losing too much time to the cars behind. Angelo D'Ortenzio is certainly looking very eager to try and make any sort of move possible. Fabrizio Donoso looking to try and put his car anywhere possible to try and scare D'Ortenzio off of the racing line. But you got to say, for the pole position sitter, Angelo D'Ortenzio, he's had a very strong race out here.
He certainly has, as we do see Philip Prejno today make that move ahead of Joris Kroos and down to 14th, possibly down to 15th here as Declan Barrett makes ascend into Aqua Minerale. What a move there from the Rebel Declan Barrett up into P14. He needs to make these positions to help his race go from bad to decent here for the Red Bull as he exits out of the Variante Alta in P14, closing in on the back of Philip Prejneda. And will, of course, get the position over Ruben because of the penalty, so looking at a net P13 at the moment. As Parnell will drop back to P20 after pitting on the last lap. Of course, 14 seconds behind, definitely not the race that Parnell would have wanted.
No, unfortunately not for him. But of course, there's many other drivers who are so incredibly talented on this grid. Not just the likes of the front runners. All of these drivers are ridiculously quick. You could basically, cherry pick any of these drivers to put into any league in the world, minus maybe PCF1, and you could say they would win in almost a comfortable fashion because of how talented all of these drivers are. Of course, we've got many different winners from F1 Sim Race. We've got many different winners from PC Tier 1, both here at PSGL, WOR.
Oh, hello, Risham.
These guys are
What's
the real
up?
deal. And those who
Hey,
haven't
Morgan,
quite
you watching
broke
these
out
series?
onto that top level scene
I will.
they are young,
watch
they're
along,
still growing,
for
they're
sure.
still learning, they're still developing.
You are
their
22
craft.
beers,
It'll
apparently.
only be a matter of time until they reach that pinnacle. And exactly one of those pinnacles might
since
be hit
12
here
p.m.
today.
So
Angelo
look up.
D'Ortenzio still within a whiff of a potential podium, let alone a race win. Declan Barrett picking
Oh,
up the
Decky, we
3
got a
second
pen.
penalty.
Oh,
As you
RIP.
mentioned, they'll be coming out
Great.
flying like bats from hell. at the
Well,
moment.
No,
it's
Because all the-
Declan, he
all the
should
drivers
get
would have picked up
removed
warnings
now.
somewhere along this racecraft.
If I was a steward and I saw Declan, I would remove his penalty because it's just too
what you
cute.
can cross and what you can't cross.
Oh, yeah, you're
Sometimes it
100% over
changes
that.
between qualifying and race. It changes
Don't
between
pick up.
time trials and these races. So it'll be
This
down to the
guy.
drivers to really try and be able to make the
Shut the
maximum
fuck up.
of what they've got. As you see
He's
the
a
front
long
runners
head
once
bit.
again going side by side into turn 1. Using
Long head bit.
one another. We're able to talk about what they
You
want
long
to
head
do.
bit.
I'm going to run it a little bit deep down into turn
I'll
1.
give you
Give
fuck-
me a little
I'll
bit of
give you
space,
fucking
please,
ad
Barry.
revenue. Here you
Absolutely.
fucking
No
go,
worry,
be
Nicholas.
happy.
You can have
Yeah,
the
make sure you
inside.
don't say
We'll
something
go
stupid because
side by
I'm
side
streaming,
through turn
so
2.
Yeah, no.
just
I'm
try
not-
to
I-
be
I'm
try
not
to be
stupid.
normal.
I'm not stupid, mate. I was
at working
watching
together
whilst I
as
was
a
on the
perfect
bus, mate.
unit.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
got to imagine how frustrating it would be for a Lenny Papinto, Fabrizio Donoso, Angelo D'Ortenzio. At this point, you could probably name all the way down to P13 because all of them are stuck in this DRS train.
They're all in a train though. There's no way the medium runners don't absolutely
not the
fuck
race he would have
them.
wanted
Like,
there, looking to finish P17 because Marcel will move
what,
on
like,
because of the penalties.
12, 13 lap
Gets a penalty,
tire
so
down
Max,
five,
nine
everyone's
and
got
it's
3 seconds.
What,
Hold.
3, 4,
Mediums.
5, 9 drivers
Yeah,
on a
my
penalty
God.
here in Imola. Looking to make it 10 for whoever's going to be
Absolutely
next. And I'm sure
insane though.
someone else will
Like,
certainly get a penalty here
There's
in this
no
race. but
way the
drivers that have
mediums
got
don't
to keep it
overtake
clean
at least
are
half
the
the
top
hard
3
runners.
and also Angelo. But
Yeah.
looking at the
Yeah,
gaps here,
regardless, first
Parodi
on
and
the
Lund are
chopping
going to
block,
make up
he's
3
fucked.
positions. So it's going to be P5 for Parodi, P6 for Leo Lund because of the penalties.
Yeah,
That's how
Declan's
crucial it is
fucked
to
as well.
not
He's
get
been
one
gapped
here
as well.
in the Grand Prix as we head into turn 1 once again, and Burman still
went
leads
for
the
the,
race ahead of
undercut.
Lundgren.
Tactical
Up into
warning.
third, defending here from Donoso,
Yeah,
who's looking
there's
to make
no
the
way
move
that was the right
as we head our
option.
way
They
through
went
to
for
turn
overcut, sorry,
number
on
4 and 5.
halves.
Yeah,
But
there's
then
no
again,
way
remember
that
the
was the
drivers
right
probably
option.
can also
Yeah.
try and protest against their penalties
come on, Fab.
if they think they got an unfair
Fab's got a
warning
penalty
somewhere
or something.
along the circuit. So
No,
that's
you might
also
get it
Yeah.
been moved though. It
that needs
depends.
to
Like,
keep in mind as Pedreño now goes
just
up into
seeing it. I'm
P10.
not sure.
And what it could have been if he
Oh,
didn't get a
Yos,
penalty for speeding in the pits. A silly
P17,
rookie
he's
mistake
got
here by
Bendo.
Pedreño has cost Williams a top 10. Certainly a big shame indeed, but then again, you can't put the whole blame on Ruben as the season on a whole just hasn't been what Williams would have wanted. 6 rounds in, 89 points, 10th in the standings. Remember, Josh, 3 seasons ago, they won it. They won it by a
Hard
decent
medium
margin
does
as well.
not see my deal.
I mean, we could even look as far back as
Yeah,
that
no, it's
season. They were
impossible
up
to
there, they
overtake.
were
You only have
battling,
one DRS
scrapping
on though.
Yeah.
to try and win the
But I'm
championship.
surprised
Now,
they're not
it's all
like
seemed to
taking
have
advantage
unraveled
of
this
tire
new game
more.
not suiting, whether it's the engineering staff, whether it's the
The tires are
drivers,
so bad.
something just isn't clicking for them.
I think the medium's still
But
quicker, but it's
only
just
gonna be a
yeah.
matter of time before
Yeah,
it
well, it's
turns
probably
around. We know how
overheating or
strong they can
something
be. We know that
for it to
Williams
be
team
this
has
slow,
got
It's like
this
Bahrain.
early
yeah.
on.
There's a reason they compete in so many different series.
And it's going to
all
be like a
across the world.
Bahrain
The
or a
NASCARs,
Hungary
you
or
know,
a
the
Mexico
truck
where the
racing,
medium is going to be
Formula
overheating
One,
after like
they're
2
not a
laps
small team.
anyway.
They will
Yeah.
bounce back. It's
My
just a matter
God,
of when,
Fab's
as we
car
are
is
seeing
so
them
much
starting
speed
to feel a little bit more pressure from Donoso behind. Perhaps it might be a little bit wise here for Donoso to think more towards the team's championship and think, okay, I'll make it very clear to Lenny, I'm not going to try and overtake him. I've got a time penalty. I understand that. I want to work with him to catch back up to the Ferraris to try and hinder their gain in the championship, which of course would bring Aston Martin closer to them in the long haul. But with, you know, 3 rounds after this race, there's an awful lot left on the line for a lot of these drivers, a lot of these teams, because it is a key statement point.
There's
where
only 3
people,
races
you
left
know,
in
team
these
managers
series.
will
What the
look
fuck?
at this and think,
No
right,
way.
so and so sacrificed this for the team. Would they be able to do that in F1 sim racing? Will, you know, is it warranted to put them back into
Oh.
the E Series C as more
Two
penalties are
people.
coming through at a rapid rate of knots?
Oh,
at this
Declan got
point,
another
sure,
penalty.
past 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 penalties there came through
3 penalties
in a matter
in
of
like 2
3
seconds. What the
seconds.
fuck?
Thing
for-
is,
I
Fab
think
might
it
just
was
keep his position. He
Ricardo,
might keep a few
Declan
positions because everyone's just getting
someone
bends
else
anyway.
got that penalty.
Yeah,
Definitely not what
it's
they want.
ridiculous.
As we do see, Papinta still
Really
fall under
surprised
pressure here
pushing it
from
this much on track
Donoso,
limits.
but Papinta's going to close in here, looking to close in and make a move, but no. Can't quite get the move up into second ahead of the 2 Ferraris as we head our way through the first couple of corners. And in towards the Villeneuve chicane we go. Donoso looking to close in and get a podium, but of course
Come on,
wouldn't
Fab,
keep it
send.
because of his
Fab
penalty
is
unless he
so
goes to the outside
fast,
here of
holy shit.
into
Oh,
turn number
on the
7.
outside. Come on,
Does go
Fab.
to the outside, but hasn't got the grip on
Oh,
the
he's got a
exit,
good
but
traction,
has the
good
backup
traction,
to
come
do
on.
so. Looking to disrupt that
Go on.
party for Papinta on the podium, but Lenny's got
Thanks
the
so
inside
much.
in towards the turn number 9 at
Oh,
Paritella.
what?
Ooh, bit of
Oh.
Ah,
contact.
that's no ideal.
And well,
cheeky.
that could have
Well,
ended
alive.
badly.
No ideal.
Yeah, a little bump draft. Fortunately,
I'm
no
not
damage.
gonna
to
Little
Donoso,
bump draft.
But you can see it literally pushing Papinta through Aqua Minerale up the hill for coming
Fab is
up to
so
the
fast
American
for the
chicane that
corners.
chucked it over
Fab's just
ourselves.
rapid
Crazy
in
feeling.
general.
Once again, it's so close to the rear of Lenny Papinta. Lenny
He's carrying so
surely
much speed
is
in.
thinking, okay, keep calm, focus, just hold on to this position.
It's
End of the day, if I lose
ridiculous.
out of position to Donoso in the final lap, it's not the end of the world. I'll still reclaim the podium back on the track limits.
Try again, Fab. Come on.
Provisionally, let's not forget the shooting team will look at every single extension of every single driver to
I
make
get him, I
sure
think.
it is valid and it is a warranted
Actually,
time
I'm not sure.
penalty. Donoso might
No.
feel like he's been
No,
wronged
he's got
by
Angelo
Fab's
behind
another
him.
driver
Yeah.
who's certainly not put a step wrong so far. Angelo
Oh,
I'm not sure
D'Ortega
if
up
I
into
think it's a little
P4.
bit too high on one.
Driver Lenny will have to care about and will have
Maybe,
to
I
nurture
don't know.
and watch out for
Oh,
because
Yo's
if
gone over
Potential
3 seconds.
gets past, Lenny's potential chance for a
Red Bull are
podium
not
might
having
be
a
sailing
good
away with it
race.
because of course
I'm
those,
pretty
you know,
sure Red
lap
Bull's
pressure
gonna be
tyres
behind
would have been sitting in the pack a little bit more. You could assume he
Ferrari.
would have a little bit more
I know
action
they're
to
gonna be
play
behind
with as well.
Ferrari.
Definitely going to be
Lenny
behind
now
Ferrari.
looking to be a little bit vulnerable sitting in P3.
Yeah, Declan also has 6 seconds.
Piot there making move ahead of
If we get our
Pedreño,
pen
he's looking to
removed,
try and keep
then
ahead of Ruben
we're
Pedreño,
getting like
heading
30
down
They're-
points.
the Aqua Minerale.
Actually,
Of
how
course,
much?
P7
Actually,
here
no.
from McLaren and P12.
And they're gonna
20
be
something,
behind
20
you.
something.
Further,
I
definitely
don't
not the
know.
race
We're
they
gonna get
wanted, of
20
course.
something.
Had a win in Austria with Jack West and will unfortunately drop, I think, with both drivers there to the top 10 here in Imola, as we do see Cabana now looking to close in and make a move ahead of Piot, but of course he will finish P5 at the moment because of the penalties. So this is also
Why does he
good,
call him
I
Piot?
suppose, for the Williams team, as long as
I have
Cabana
no
doesn't get a
idea. I
penalty
was
here.
about to ask that
But now it's
question.
then to Ruben to
Piotr,
defend from those behind,
Piotr.
also trying to catch up to keep Iga in
Piotr
that
is the
position
goat.
as we head our
Love
way
him.
down to turn number 2 yet again. Donoso on the back of D'Ortenzio, looking to make that move for P4 once once again. but no, not quite.
No.
You
close.
should have seen
Perhaps
the
saving
second
or-
commentary.
He's
The
on the
second
podium
commentator,
here.
right? It was like
Pinta
none of this
is in
papaya
P3,
bullshit.
Cortenzio in P4.
That's actually what he said.
1 lap to go. Well, 2 laps to go. We're on the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. Lap
Fair
31,
enough.
32 here, Josh.
No papaya rules.
The top 4
It's the
are
most
all in it
cringe
here.
The Red Bull are
time, though.
P19
to add
and
a
20
little
at the
bit of
moment.
notes of it you wouldn't have picked up on
Oh,
the
papaya
papaya
rules.
I was riding on board with
P20.
Hortensio down the DRS
Papaya
straight.
rules.
He
It's the most
shifted back down
cringe
to
line of
7th
all
to
time.
try
My
and burn a
god.
little bit more fuel. He was almost maxed out in 8th. He shifted back down to 7th before the braking zone just to try
Why
and
didn't they
build
just go
up the rest
McLaren
of the
rules?
time possible to burn as much fuel. Exactly what he's doing for Aqua Minerale. He's looking
Or
to shred
just-
a little bit more weight off.
Just
trying
don't
to get
damn it.
as
Papaya
agile
rule
as
sounds like
possible to
something
look
like
for
a
that move
kindergartner
on lane
invented.
Potenta. He's sizing it up, but again, he might only have one more opportunity down at the DRS straight, of course. The start finish
Daniel
straight is
put-
Daniel
oh,
Broken,
Daniel,
so
I
got
got
3
that
second
pen.
time penalty.
R.I.P.
Hopefully no
Bozo.
further
Why
damage
everyone
at home,
getting
otherwise you
penalties?
might be drowning in
Such an
the
easy
Yeah, that's
track
what I
to
was saying as
bend.
well.
But
Why is Ruben
Hortensio,
Pedreño
a
got
lot
10
to play
seconds
for here
penalty?
with this
These
final run
benefits.
down the
He's
start
shagged
finish
the
straight.
pits.
Oh, okay.
There certainly
Okay.
is. With many people
Great.
on multiple time penalties, and we'll see who's going to look for the lead heading
He's
down to
shit
turn number
house to
1.
pit lane.
Oh,
Nicholas
yeah,
Longe
Nico
goes to the
Barry,
outside
easy P1,
of
holy
Boberman.
fuck.
Dortenzio looking to close in
Easy
on Papinta, but
1-2.
can't quite find the move as we head our way into the Tamburello chicane for the final time in this Grand Prix. And Papinta still in that 3rd spot, looking to defend
Angela's been
from Angelo
absolutely
Dortenzio
Angela's
and
been
TRT
cooking.
on the
Holy.
podium so badly.
cooking.
They've had a pole, they've had a P2 in qualifying, but
Cooking.
never a top 3
My
in the
God.
race as
Come
Dortenzio
on, we
goes
need Fab
to get
Round the outside.
capitalise
heading
with this.
into Tosa Corner. They'll have a drag
What a move,
straight all
holy
the
shit.
way up to Piratella at turn number
Oh, he
9.
tried wheel
but
locking.
also
Wait,
Donoso
look
how much
goes
Fab-
to
look how much
the
ERS Fab has.
heading to Piratella
Look at
now.
ERS Fab's gonna get past these both.
With the
Go on, Fab!
And then Donoso
Oh,
makes a brilliant
move.
move ahead of Angelo Dortenzio.
Fab's getting
as
past-
we
Fab's
head
getting
our way
past Lenny here as
into
well.
Aqua Minerale
There's no way
for
Fab's
the
not getting
final
past
time.
Lenny.
What can Dortenzio
Come
do?
on.
What can Donoso do? He's got to look
What
to
is-
try
what is
and make
Lenny
a move
doing?
against Papinta. Papinta knows he can't get a
Come on,
P2,
Fab.
he can't get a win. He knows he can take that
Come on,
3rd
Fab.
place though, as Donoso still looks to fight it down towards the final couple of corners, but Ferrari. It's been another story
Oh
of
my God, I wanna
greatness
see that.
around their home circuit.
Oh,
they took
Fab's
a P1
running
and
I can see him in the
P2
background, yeah.
back
Fab running
in
outside.
coast, so they're going to do it around home
Oh, Lenny
soil.
spun, Lenny
And
spun,
it'll be
Lenny spun.
Nicholas
Lenny
Longe
spun,
that
Lenny
leads
spun.
Boberman to a win here, a 1-2 for Ferrari
Let's
in
go,
Imola.
let's go,
Red
Fab.
Bull have done it
Ferrari,
twice,
what the
and
hell,
Ferrari do it
masterclass.
twice as well.
GG's,
as it will
Fab.
be Angelo on the podium. Is
Oh,
Papinta to get a penalty
what has
there?
happened?
I think Papinta got a penalty.
No, Papinta got into contact with Fabrizio Donoso through the final corner. Both of them went
Did they not
sideways,
looking?
What did I
and out
just
of
witness?
nowhere, Angelo
I just
was
witnessed
able to
5
take
wide
the
going.
Benza,
lead,
Yo,
make the
and
move to secure
Declan just crash
P3.
over the line.
What a phenomenal ending
Did
to
they?
that entire race.
Wait.
Five
Why did
wide
everyone
Ferrari
die on the line?
Wait, hello?
back to dominance. But
Yeah, they all
Donoso
died over the
As
line.
well. One,
Did
as it
they?
will be Angelo on the podium.
Yeah.
Is Papinta
They
get a
did.
penalty there? I
They
think
all
Papinta
died
got a
over-
penalty.
Wait, did they die in the
Will be Angelo
pits?
on the podium. Is Papinta get a penalty
No,
there?
over
I
the
think
line. I
Papinta
think they
got a
all tangled.
penalty.
No, it's because they left the session.
got into contact with Fabrizio.
Britain come into
No, no,
this.
no,
No, no,
they
no.
left.
Declan retired first, and then he left.
Yeah, but yeah,
Because
because
I
they
think
when you
Papinta got a
leave,
penalty.
it retires.
Papinta got into contact
No,
with
no, but he
Fabrizio Donoso.
left later.
They're also
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's straight away though.
They'll
It's
die
generally
at the
like
same time. They'll
No,
die at
no,
the
do
it
it
same
wasn't
twice
time.
as
straight
well,
away. He
as it
no.
will be Angelo
They all
on the
retired
podium.
at
Is
the same
Papinta
time,
get a
and then, like,
penalty there?
10
I think
seconds after
Papinta got a
Declan Barry.
penalty.
yeah, because they all cross the line. I'm looking at the map. They all cross the line.
Well,
It's
when
just
you
they
have
left the
Nico and
session.
Barry together, you can never deny them for a 1-2 finish, can you?
Because as soon as they leave, it retires you, and then
Didn't see
it
that
leaves.
third place battle, 'cause I thought it was
I'm
all
pretty
over
sure
and done with.
Fab and Lenny had a little tangle.
Very much wasn't. I'm
Yeah,
sure
watching the replay.
there'll be a replay out
Still
there
P7.
somewhere.
Even the
It's
That
not
being
bad.
said, I might not be able
It's
to
not
say to you
bad
that they'll
work.
put my stuff for the Red Bull team, but I can certainly say grazie ragazzi
Yeah,
for
I
the
know
top
Lenny's
three.
gonna need
Considering the
Phenomenal
free sec
stuff.
as well.
Lenny
like-
Papinta as well, P4. I could buy the P5. Leo
No,
Longo
the
with
Fab
P6
did not
after
buy
starting
it.
Angelo
P15,
got
once again showing his
What?
racecraft, showing the level of maturity.
Yeah.
he's
Axel, I
had
thought he was
so
meant to
far in this
engineer.
team
Fuck.
cycle. Fantastic stuff.
No.
Also P7, Nelson Alves P8.
Why didn't
Max
I? Why
Crosspoint
did I
to that,
say you
Urban
engineer?
P9. Piotr Stachlek P10. Philip
Yeah,
Breitner
Lenny
P11.
Vrielok.
Another handful of
It's
points from
good
McLaren, which they desperately need.
Patrick.
TRT, Daniele Prodi down into P12. Marcel Biega P13. Joris Krozen.
Chat. I'll see you guys.